Coming up on this episode of The Brain Drain Show.
It's more fun, like, not to have to worry about keeping everyone happy. You started the trend of awful skate parks. I did a 360 flip with my shoelaces tied together. I got on famous people's birthdays recently. Don't really want skating to feel too much like work. That's kind of why I stopped with YouTube stuff. Oh, Tony Hawk see me fall over in a toilet. My favourite is Jack Black. He follows me, yeah. And it was a message saying, do you want to be battling at the Berrics? I was just walking through a skate park and somebody just went up to me and was like, I thought you'd be taller. No, like, I didn't know the guy. I was like, whenever I post like a quad flip, I just write kick flip. They're like, can you not count? One of my most viewed videos is a reverse trick I done. I didn't film the trick to try like fool everyone. I just thought it was a funny video. Oh, the amount of kids I get bullied by on TikTok. After I'd done it, they were like, oh, we should have done this as a world record. That YouTube video paid for my Bali trip, how to tray flip, the Aldi shoes with Lidl socks on, yeah. First place prize was a rice cooker. There's a video of me somewhere like stealing one of the Jaeger barrels out the front. So it was Ellis Frost, official alien. Put it on Instagram and TikTok, made a video. Like went viral overnight. Yeah, it got like 1 million views in like the first night on both of them. It's like, how do you know that? That was in confidence.
Good evening and welcome to another great episode of The Brain Drain Show with me, Forde Brookfield. Joined to my left is my trusty co-host and my one true love of my life, Toby Batchelor. Toby, tell him your name.
It's Toby, you just did.
And joined to our left is YouTube sensation, incredible skateboarder, avid Pokemon fan, Ellis Frost. Round of applause, please, from studio audience, everyone.
Thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to come just see us two paupers over here.
Speak for yourself. The first question that I wanted to ask you before we get into all the basics and stuff like that. So some people might be watching this or listening to this and they'll be like, who the f*** is Ellis Frost? And I mean that in the nicest possible way, because your skating is like, it's almost like an alternate reality within skating. But how do you...
It's kind of a compliment.
Well, it is. No, it is.
Yeah, it's on that pain of like Andy Anderson, those kind of guys.
But you know, like skateboarding is riddled with gatekeeping. And I'm assuming you probably don't give a and you do your own thing. But I'm hoping also that you don't give a about what other people say.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because like it's like, you know, there's a few of you. I don't want to, you know, categorize you, but you know, your route within skating is completely off piece.
Yeah, I feel like it slowly just went more and more
Yeah.
and more and more. Yeah.
But what I admire about it more than anything is that, like, you know, I don't know Dakuna very well or at all, but I've heard that he's the same. He don't what anyone else is saying or talk about.
Seems like he's living his best life.
Well, that's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
opinion.
You know, and like,
Yeah, I've been with him a lot recently.
I get the impression from you that you don't give a what anyone else thinks because you're just doing your thing within skating.
I like them getting annoyed.
What's that?
I like them getting annoyed.
Well,
It's more,
okay, so I mean, and that's exactly how I would deal with it. I'd be like, I don't give a what they think about my skating because you're just doing your thing. And you know, skating of all things is kind of like you do.
Unless it's
do
some
what you
skater
like
that I
with
like really like, but I've never had anyone like that complain. So
no, I think it's brilliant because we need more people like that do their own thing and don't give a. That's
when I first started, I was like filming videos. Now I was like, ooh, what tricks can I do that everyone will like? But now no,
you just do your own thing.
Whichever ones I like and other people as well. Yeah.
But do you understand where I'm getting at with that question?
Yeah.
That like I think it's really admirable that, and this is kind of why I wanted to get you on to talk about this more. We'll go into more in-depth detail about it, but like I really think that's rad. Like, and I think Dakuna's sick.
Yeah,
and you know, to a similar
he can
kind.
skate everything as well, though. So,
but you can as well.
Not as much as he. He's got every side of it. Like,
and I'd almost put Steph Nerding in that category as well. They're just doing their own thing and just off doing their thing, and you know, not reaping the rewards, but sort of staying true to themselves, I guess.
Yeah, it's more fun, like not to have to worry about keeping everyone happy. Yeah, I can just go to skatepark and do whatever I want.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
more people liked it than I thought they would.
Well, this is it. I mean, you know, we'll get into the YouTubes and all that. Where are you from?
St Neots, still there now.
Cambridgeshire.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Cambridgeshire. Yeah, it's a little town.
You've been there for 28 years now.
29 now.
29. You're
Birthday
29.
a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Birthday episode.
Kinda. Yeah. August 16th.
Leo season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo season, baby.
You
Put it
same?
there. Oh, yeah.
When was yours?
7th.
Not quite 30 yet.
On my way out.
Dreading it.
Toby's like 49.
On your way out? Oh, don't say
49.
that. I'm close.
I'm 46 in December.
Well, you
And
definitely
I don't think you've ever looked better.
No, I mean, I still get ID for booze. But I think it's because I've drunk a lot of booze and it's kind of preserved me.
Yeah. I got ID'd for an
It's
energy
done the
drink
opposite.
last year.
You did what?
I got ID'd for an energy drink.
No way.
Yeah.
That's good.
28. And apparently I don't look over 16.
Yeah. So, St Neots, Dan Leach.
Yes.
Let's talk about Dan
I
Leach.
love Dan Leach, yeah.
Yeah, Dan Leach and
His
the local
brother
legends.
was at the skate park a few days ago skating. Yeah.
Nice. Has Dan been out skating at all?
I haven't seen him for a few years. I know how his foot really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan was always the best. Like, because I'm from round that way. I'm from Royston originally. But,
Royston? I was at Royston 2 days ago. They just got a new ramp there.
The new extended
Falmere.
park.
I haven't been to the new park, but no, they've just put this random mini ramp in like a field.
Oh, yeah.
In Royston, yeah, Falmere.
Is it skate light? Is it like
I think,
skate
yeah,
light?
yeah. It was actually really good.
I like
yeah.
skate light.
Yeah.
Interesting story. So about 20 years ago, the council came to me and they said, can you design us a skate park in Royston? So I did. It was just flat with a flat bank and that double ledge and then the quarter pipe at the end, low and wide. And they paid me $2,000 just to do it on a bit of A4 paper pen drawing. And they did the same, you know. You what?
Just to tell them what you want to skate, and you got to pay $2,000 for it.
Yeah, and then they did the same with the first part of the one in Letchworth as well. There's the older part that they've now extended.
Oh, I like that.
And that was another.
Park, yeah.
That was another $2,000.
So that's why there's so many bad parks then.
No, they were just
You started the trend of awful skate parks.
No, but what you have to look at 20 years ago, there was wooden mini ramps and that was it, or like a rare unit mini and that was it. So like going from that to concrete, but real basic was kind of better.
They opened my local park 19 years ago this summer, which is when I started skating. I'm stealing one of your questions already.
Yeah.
I saw that coming. When
There's,
did I start? There you go, 19 years ago.
He has listened to us.
Yeah, see, I know.
He's got a
I
YouTube
think he's done
account.
more research than you two.
So St Neots Park, what was there before that?
There was like a wooden park.
Yeah, but it's on a floodplain, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's why everything is now lifted off the ground because it does flood.
It floods every year.
And you got that micro little mini ramp.
Yeah,
You've
and
got
it's
that
kind of on a
curved one.
slant as well. So
Yeah.
it goes up like that, and then the river's like this side. So like one side of the skate park sometimes has been like 5 foot underwater, but then we've still been skating the mini ramp.
Yeah.
Because it's just, but we've literally been skating it with water all around us before.
Yeah. That's a weird park, isn't it? I remember when it was
really
first built, like
I love it,
the
though.
mini ramp going around the corner.
I like that park.
And then all that space on top.
The one time I skated that park was with Lee Blackwell. It's random because he's got the vert ramp there.
Yeah, I remember
So like
him coming
Jesse
there,
Thomas.
like, when I first started, he was trying to do like hand plants on the vert wall or something crazy. And I was just like a little 10-year-old kid, just like, whoa.
I might have been there that day because I've got footage when I went there with Pete and Lee Blackwell.
Pete was there the other day.
And Lee was doing stuff on the vert ramp. Actually, Dossett was there that day as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you do
filmed him
get
doing
random
fast
people
park
coming there just because of the vert. Like, it's the only vert. So
It's a good vert as well.
Yeah,
it's big as
isn't it?
well.
How big is it? 14 or something?
13 and a half, I think. Yeah. I'm going to get really specific.
Do you ever skate the vert ramp?
I can drop it in, but that's it. Yeah. I try to drop it in every couple of months because it's so scary. If you leave it too long.
It's a big old ramp and it's so scary, isn't it? Okay.
I remember I only done it because me and my friend had a bet. We like grew up skating. It's like one of us drops it in, the other one has to do it. And I didn't want to do it. And one day he came up to me and was like, I've done it. I was like, I've got to do it now. Yeah, I just literally just didn't think about it. Just got up straight up there and just dropped it in. Like, didn't even think.
I think that's the way with
yeah,
it, isn't
yeah.
it?
Just don't look at it. Just like I knew I was good enough to do it. Just drop it in. But
Mark Nicholson used to go to the Radans vert ramp and drop it in switch.
Yeah, that noise.
Talk to us about skateboarding and when you started. Like, what were you watching? What inspired you to become the guy who can
almost
flip
round 3. Which
Okay,
probably makes
right,
quite a lot of sense, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
that kind of fits in. So you were inspired by tech skating straight away? Right. So
What was your favourite part in that video?
Chris
Haslam, day one.
Haslam's, yeah.
Haslam and day one.
Yeah, and Rodney, of course. Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I remember that come out when I started, and then Cheese and Crackers come out after a year. Yeah.
You need to watch the Haslam episode because
I started watching it. Like you said, it's the longest one. I was like doing it in sections.
on the cheese and crackers thing, the morning of that episode record, I went to Asda and bought a selection of cheese and crackers.
Did you?
And we bought it
Oh,
out.
yeah, I haven't got to that bit. That's actually really smart.
He was well into it, wasn't he?
Toby's so excited. He's like, right, we're going to talk about cheese and crackers.
Have you had
but
that joke for years? You were just waiting for him to come on.
No.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
finally
pretty
all
much.
coming
It
together.
was just. I don't know. He was well into it, wasn't he? He was like,
Yeah, and we bought the board out with just cheese and crackers. So 30 minutes of the episode, we're just like,
eating
just-
cheese.
Actually, Chris Haslam, if you were watching this, I won one of his contests on Instagram like 6 years ago and never got my prize for it.
have we got a new? But
You got his number?
I'll text him and tell him.
Yeah, like,
I'll
oi.
tell him you owe Ellis Frost.
What was the? What
It was like a flat ground contest on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it was like best flat ground trick gets an almost board. And he
Is that around the time almost started going under?
actually it might have been, it was saying that it was longer than probably longer. It was before when videos had to be under 15 seconds, if that helps.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't think people realise how difficult
Actually, it's
it was
definitely
that
not
you
good.
couldn't just upload a video on Instagram. You had to press it and hold it and film.
Yeah.
And then let go and then do it again.
Yeah.
And you'd fill the 15 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that with
And
my
then you
friends.
you'd delete a clip by
yeah,
accident.
you would land something sketchy and be like, "Ooh, was it good enough?" Because
But you can't watch it back.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, do I delete it?" But then I maybe can't land it again. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Instagram
I
was
can't remember that for ages.
Heavy
yeah.
for that.
So you were supposed to win a board.
Yeah, so it
That's
was like
probably-
best flat ground trick,
Mm-hmm.
and
What did you do? What was the trick?
I think I kind of cheated and put a couple in because it was like 15 seconds.
maybe
So I
that's
tried to whack as many in as I could. And
Maybe we can give him
Well,
an almost board out of stock just so he feels complete again.
Well,
actually,
I'm just
before
thinking,
I got on Hop King, almost boards were by far my favourite. Yeah, I just skate them
Dwindle
all
with
the
that.
time. Yeah, I just like the shape of them.
It
But yeah,
might
I
have
won
been
it.
around the
and
time.
he was like, he direct messaged me. I'm pretty sure. He was like, "Oh, what's your address and all that for the
Yeah.
board?" I was like, "Wow." I was more happy that, and he posted my trick on his Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
so I
saw
was
you
more-
were in the UK and was like,
Yeah,
"Fuck
maybe.
that."
To be honest, I wasn't that annoyed because I was more happy that I just got on his Instagram because it was a long time ago. Yeah,
That
So
might have been around the time when almost was they had the signs of things going a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably handed it to somebody who did not do anything with it. I doubt it would have been coming from
No, I took it personally.
Chris. So we take it back,
was-
Chris. Big up Chris
no,
Haslam.
No, I'm joking. I love Chris Haslam.
So tech skating then, you obviously
I'm getting
had
distracted. It's on the screen right now.
you obviously to do technical stuff you need a lot of patience.
Yeah, I'm very patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when we were watching your latest part, which we can put in the background. Oh, here in between my hands. Yeah.
Oh, we don't do that anymore.
Oh, we
it
don't-
usually
okay.
it usually goes
All right,
down
here,
in the little
here.
left-hand corner.
But there's some stuff in that which I kind of pride myself on knowing what the tricks are called, and like, there was some in there I did not.
I don't know what they're called.
There
But
was
I do
one
know
you-
some of them, but like I never actually put the trick name because somebody's just going to say I'm wrong, even
Yeah,
though I done it.
okay, yeah. So-
I thought the impossible in and
Yeah,
down
that's
and nollie
That's
impossible.
the one that got the most attention by
Yeah,
far,
that
and
trick
it's probably
was
my
amazing.
favorite thing I filmed, and that was the easiest thing I filmed in the
Oh,
whole video.
really?
Yeah,
How many goes?
probably like under like 10 minutes. Yeah,
Because
Yeah, it's good that.
your maximum cut-off time's 2 hours
what for trying to trick?
trying a trick.
You've been watching my videos. I forgot.
I
even
watch
that.
all your videos.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an Ellis Frost
Also,
supporter.
if I don't land a trick, I just never try it again. There's probably only two, free tricks I've tried. Like
I've
the
got a
second
trick
time.
request that I
Yeah.
want to see you do. So you do the no comply tray flips out of the
Out of the
quarters,
rams, yeah,
and in your latest part you do it out to tail.
yeah.
Can you do one just directly straight out and in?
It'd be really hard because they always like that. I always do them to manual because they always naturally
Yeah.
land back heavy. If you're going to do it into
You
a
could
ramp,
tail
have to,
smack
like-
it as you go in, but it needs.
Maybe I've done them over like jump boxes into banks.
Yeah.
But then it's so hard to land it clean because it always comes down like on the back.
Yeah,
I'd
it
have to
does.
somehow like, I don't know, maybe. If you find me a really little ramp to try it on first,
Well, we've got some outside, so
you set up the perfect.
Get you out there
yeah.
and do it. How did you start blowing up on Instagram and stuff like that? What was
we're going straight there. Are
yeah,
we?
we're going there now.
Instagram.
I'm just
was-
interested on what the process was because you
Well,
got
before on Instagram, it was getting on skate pages. That was like the only way to get followers back then.
Was you posted on NKA like Nigel K.
No,
Alexander's?
I don't think he ever.
Or Metro.
Metro,
skateboarding?
yeah, I used to
they
love
were
Metro.
big for it.
Yeah, I remember if I got on Metro, that was like followers
Yeah,
boosting.
they've kind of dropped off now.
Yeah, the
Metro.
guy who he's so good at skating.
Yeah,
he
he's
always
amazing.
posts his own clips on there.
Yeah.
now, and he's really good. But yeah, before that was like the biggest one. They had like more like followers than like the Berrics and things like that. Just this.
Yeah,
I don't know if they were a shop. I think they might have been a shop.
yeah, it was Metro Skateboard Shop, wasn't
and
it?
they just somehow become like.
They're the
biggest.
OG guys that did Skate Line. before he went to Thrasher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like the behind the scenes videos with the. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually got on there once.
On skate line. Good or bad?
Good. Yeah.
What did they say?
I did a 360 flip with my shoelaces tied together, and I don't know, he made some joke about being in school and people fall over like when you tied.
Yeah.
He was just like, I wouldn't have. I can't remember what he said. It was funny though.
So with Instagram, was it like a steady blow up, or was it like pretty quick? And I mean, you're now over 300,000.
Yeah, but I like since Reels come out, Reels have completely changed. I've got so many more followers since Reels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before I'd have to like rely on getting on skate pages. So I would pretty much only post tricks I was really happy with, if that made sense, because then I'd be like, got more chance of getting like on a Berrics post or something. Yeah. But now with Reels, I can post anything and anything can blow up. Yeah. And like all the followers come through like my videos because they get like sent out to people. Yeah.
Do you have a TikTok as well?
I don't really like TikTok.
I tried to set one up. We've done one for like the brain drain and stuff like that, and it's so like
it seems
it's just dreadful.
Yeah.
And then the content on there, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Like, everything's just
like I've posted on there like say I did like a warm up trick to do something better. So I was like, I did like a tray flip out of a bank, and then I just film it for like a story, and then like I spend like a while like film like a 720 flip or something. I'd post both to TikTok. Sometimes like the tray flip will get like 1 million views, and I was like, it's like, because it's not like if on Instagram you're like, I don't know how to say it. Like if I post a trick that I'm happy with, it's pretty much guaranteed to get like quite a lot of views.
like a good reaction.
Yeah, because I've got like quite a following on there and stuff. But I put it on TikTok, it's just kind of random people seeing it. So kind of TikTok decides if it's worth people seeing. Whereas on Instagram, like you kind of get rewarded for actually putting the effort in for a trick.
So with your following being as big as it is now, we'll talk about sponsors and stuff like that, but are you making money off of anything you're doing there?
Not really, no.
You're not getting monetized or anything like that?
Not on Instagram. I think now there maybe is some ways, but to be honest, I've got a little bit of money on TikTok, to be fair, but nothing like...
So
not Ashley Mercer.
No,
Ashley Mercer level.
I mean, I used to get money. For about 2 years on YouTube, I got a bit of money, but like, not enough to like live off.
So you don't have an agent or anything like that?
No, okay. I probably should.
Right. So I'll be your agent.
Okay.
I'll skim 15% off all your earnings.
Yeah.
I'll skim 10.
Got to earn something though.
What?
Got to earn something.
Yeah. But like, let's get you some big deals. Do you like Yazoo?
Yeah.
Okay, so Yazoo are trying to break into the skate game. So Yazoo.
Cool.
We'll do this. Can we cut this one up as a short? Ellis Frost is your biggest fan, and he wants to endorse Yazoo.
What, Yazoo? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll set up a
You've always got a Yazoo in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, switch this out.
That's right.
We'll just stick it over.
Because with your following, do you get people DMing you asking to do things?
I didn't, and I always wondered why.
Right.
Because I have quite a lot of followers. It's like, like every single time I get to like a big milestone, it's like, oh, maybe I'll get companies like reaching out, and they never really did. And I started talking to, and I did do a couple, but I had help with it recently. I started talking to some people who get like all these deals and that, and they were like, probably not getting any because they go on your page and there's just nothing there.
Right.
Like, so I've been trying to do some recently, and I've had a couple of messages and stuff. But
right, we'll send them my way.
Yeah.
I'll set up an agency, talent agency. We'll come up with a good name.
You are on a talent website though. I searched it.
Am I?
Yeah. I searched Ellis Frost and it came up with...
OnlyFans.
Nah, I wish. I searched Ellis Frost and it came up with a website like influencer Ellis Frost.
I got on, I don't know if it's the same thing, I got on famous people's birthdays recently.
Oh yeah.
Someone sent it to me, and the bio thing they wrote about me was kind of funny and silly, but it was a bit accurate as well. So I was like, oh, this person's actually like
AI.
searched. Yeah, or maybe, yeah. It was like Ellis Frost likes wearing black all the time and recently got back from Vietnam. I was like, that's actually true, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
AI, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it actually now saying that it probably was AI, and it was something like Ellis is like the 20th most famous Ellis on our website or something.
But yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit. I'll be your agent from now on. So
is this the one you were talking about?
Is this? No, this isn't it. But there was a website where it said, hire skateboard influencer Ellis Frost. Maybe put in hire.
Hire.
Ellis
hire.
Frost.
I thought you meant like...
No. So with skateboarding, who was some of your
getting
like
money through me?
maybe, but he's got like engagement
Sue
and
him,
everything.
your
on.
money manager.
There you go. You heard it here first time.
They're
Ellis Frost.
15% of whatever you sue him for.
Yeah. You just put a thing in your bio that says for collaborations and
Yeah, I should. I just
send
got
them to me,
to you.
and then I'll just handle it all. I'll take 15% and give you. The
I
rest.
did just get the blue tick the other day.
They gave it to you.
No, I don't think they do that anymore. I think I paid for it.
You have
because
to apply for it, don't
Alex
you?
was telling me the other day that he had one,
Yeah.
like not paid for, and now apparently it's just all.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, because I did
Yeah.
actually apply for it once, and they said no.
Yeah, I applied for one, but said that my page didn't represent a human being.
Really?
Like, so how do like organisations get it? I can't be
Yeah,
asked
because
for it anyway.
I had like 200,000 followers at the time. And they said no, and then I'd get people like following me who had like under 1,000 with the blue tick, and I could never work it out.
Yeah,
Apparently, you needed to be like in like a news article or something to prove that.
Here we go.
you're
This is
real.
it.
What? This is not me.
How to contact Ellis Frost. Look, it says engagement, everything on there, like your reach. Look at
That can't be right if your followers are 300k.
Well, it depends how old the website is.
Don't worry, I'll get on to them and sort it out.
Yeah,
Don't you worry, Mr.
Yeah,
Frost.
yeah.
We'll get this taken
Does it
down
have
for you.
my? Yeah. Does it have my? Whoa! It's money.
Contact Ellis for free.
I was about to say, where
Sign
has
up.
it got an email?
It's trying to get you to sign up to their thing, but
So anyway,
Shall I
is what you
message
need.
him? Like, I want to do a deal with Ellis. And
This
see
is
what
why you need
yeah.
proper
Ellis says,
representation, Ellis. So
this
you won't have
this could
shit.
be content, or if not,
Average.
if not,
£5.
Ellis Frost is a prominent influencer who has garnered a significant following on social media platforms. With an innate ability to captivate audience, Ellis effectively influences and engages with their followers through various mediums.
That's all
No,
AI.
I don't. I'm really bad at replying. That's a lie. But that sounds good. Can
if
you
you
copy
don't-
and paste that and put it on
Like,
the new?
this is their content ranges from entertaining videos to thought-provoking discussions, showcasing a versatile.
It's all
skill set
it's
and
AI,
ability.
isn't it?
I've never said anything.
I'd say you film yourself contacting them for content, and if you don't want to do it, give it to Dan Webbs.
Yeah, that's actually Dan who I was speaking to recently. He
Yeah.
was saying he gets loads of companies messaging him.
Yeah.
I was,
saying,
well, that's
like, we've-
actually one. So I was talking to Alex a bit about it, and he was like, "Oh, sometimes I just message companies." I was like, "Right, what's a good thing I want as like a trial to see if I can get it?" So I messaged a lightsaber company, got a free lightsaber. Yeah, and then
You
I
do a
hurt-
video with it, or
No, that's the thing. Not yet. I got it, and then I hurt myself, and then I went on holiday, and I got back, and I hurt myself again. And yeah,
But I'm talking about let's get you some money.
all right,
Cash money.
I'll get paid in lightsabers.
No, not just lightsabers.
No, you need
like
actual
real
money.
cash
Yeah,
money.
I mean, I could just buy a lightsaber.
Yeah, let's,
Yeah.
What about we let's get you. First one would be the big Yazoo deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to work tomorrow. It'd be nice not to.
What do you do for work?
I work for my brother, which is quite good because I can have any time off I want. But it's quite a fun job, to be fair. I work at a clothes donations place.
All right.
Okay.
So he'll go around and collect all the donated clothes, and I just have to go through them because, oh my God, people throw out a lot of stuff with. Yeah.
is
yeah.
is it just people throwing away Hot King stuff?
That was actually quite,
I'm joking. Hot King, if
that's
you
quite funny. I have been
King-
waiting to see if I find a Hop King thing because I would be like, I want to try to trace it back to whoever threw
Yeah.
it away.
Hot King, if you want to sponsor some episodes,
I was
message
just
No,
gonna
us.
say,
I actually found a bag of all used skate shoes the other day, and they're all sick and in my size. And I was like, "That's a skate."
what size are you?
I'm an 8.
Okay.
But there was like,
Can I just? What was in the bag?
what shoes?
Yeah, what ones?
There was some Nigers and there were some Blazers, and
'Cause-
sorry, they all shoes. That
No,
you-
because I've been giving away bags and bags of shoes to the
And some
charity shops. I
Rakais.
thought.
No,
and
this isn't a charity shop,
The
so-
donation places.
Yeah.
and that. I thought they might have made their way back. That would be quite funny.
Yeah,
if you open up a
well,
bag.
they're all the ones we go to are within half hour away. So I always
No,
think
that'd
like
be too
found
far
somebody
for you.
like I found some polar big boys once, and I
way.
was like, I've never seen anyone at any of my local parks like wearing this stuff. Like I'm curious who's skating and throwing all this away. But no, I found some weird stuff.
let's get back on track a little bit
What were we talking about?
because I don't know. It was
Was we
That was me
ever on
looking
track?
after you, so
Was
yeah.
we ever on track?
So
What were-
hang on.
no.
No, let me just finish this before we move on.
What
So-
were?
I hate you. Think of all the brands you want to do stuff with, and then I'll approach them.
Can you get me in a Star Wars film?
I
know that's not
can
related
put-
to skating.
We can try. We can certainly try. Send me a list of what you want, and then we'll work it out. Anyway, moving on.
What were some of your earliest sponsors in skateboarding?
Never really had any until
You're not sponsored by a shop or anything like that? You didn't get...
No.
You didn't do a Hinson and get soft trucks and
No,
or
no,
like
never. I mean, I had
the underwear pre-used?
no, I had some like I've had like companies send me stuff, but nothing like.
What's the most outrageous thing you've been sent? Has there been anything like what did Ashley Mercer said that some company just sent him a paddleboard?
Yeah, no, I don't get to say anything. I don't get nothing.
Oh, you're blowing it, Ellis. With
I know,
your
right? Yeah,
You're
yeah.
following.
You sound like everyone I've spoke to in the last like 20
we get
years.
stuff.
I don't get anything.
I've got like 2,000 followers or something. I get stuff.
Do you want to know what's insane? And I have this conversation with him all the time, and we'll get onto it a little bit further down the line. Matt Tomasello, probably one of the best skateboarders in the world, in my opinion.
I love watching
I don't
his videos, yeah.
I don't care if anyone agrees or disagrees. He won't ask for anything or get sent anything.
Yeah,
he just does. He doesn't feel comfortable.
Yeah, I was
being
the same as me until literally.
Like he
this
rides
year.
for like
Maybe I need to represent him as
he
well.
rides. No, I already do. He rides for like Converse and everyone. And when I go to see him, I'm like, "How many Converse you got left?" He's like, "Oh, one box. I ain't had any for a while." So then I have to message.
Yeah, that's the thing. I used
like
to
all
I hate
these
asking
people.
for stuff, and then like Hop King, I just love Hop King, and
Yeah.
they've been so good for me in that. And so that was like a good, easy one. They like messaged me, and then sponsored by Friends Skate Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. But they're like two like really. Like, I get on great with all the Hop King lot. So
We'll get on Top King a little bit more as
yeah,
well.
but then like other than that, I don't like asking for anything. But recently I've been trying to, and it has been working out a little bit. But
yeah,
even if tell me then, get
even if you
support,
got even if you got like some shoes or something like that, just so you didn't have to spend money
I buy my
on shoes. It's always
You can
good.
sort something out.
Have you not been hit up by like Cariuma or anything like that? Because I know that they were sending a lot of messages to quite popular online skateboarders.
Am I allowed to say this? They kind of messaged me like 2 years before they blew up. And I kind of just didn't think it was a thing. So never replied to it. I think they had like one photo of a shoe and a tree on their Instagram and just didn't think anything of it. And then like 3 years later, I was like, whoa, all these crazy skaters are on Cariuma.
Who's some people that run it in the UK? Dakuna's on it.
Yeah.
I know that. That's all I know is that Dakuna's on
I
it.
think that's it actually, yeah. Yeah.
And he's got to be getting paid from them as well.
Jamie got for a while maybe, but I know he's not anymore.
The thing is, we got sent a couple of pairs to try out. They were really good shoes.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess it's just got a stigma that comes along with it that they just try to kind of like
feel
poach the best people.
I feel like they went like crazy for like the contest skaters and like the YouTubers, and then all the YouTubers, because really obvious they're all just getting paid. A lot of them just said, "I'm just doing this to get paid," and then so that kind of, I think it kind of died out on the skate, like the YouTube side, but there's still like all the contests, like they're all on it, yeah.
Yeah, contests are covered in it. You always see the
I think the shoes are really nice, but like,
Here's the team.
who's on it? Mike V. Oh, Bastian Salabanzi. I mean,
I know
just
Mike V's got his own pro one because Alex had him on the other day.
just the fact that Bastian Salabanzi's on it kind of makes it a little bit more tolerable for me, anyway. Because Bastian
Luan was
is
there, wasn't he?
Garrett, he's a YouTuber.
the what?
guy.
I don't think so. Hasn't he always been on Nike?
There we go. He's not been on Nike for years. There he is at the top. Ellis, just send him a DM.
What, Cariuma?
Yeah, just say.
I don't necessarily want
Well, I mean, you could just wear them in a few videos and then give the rest away. Or...
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I need to get better at learning how to message.
I just
Alex
Don't
gave
worry.
me a bit of help with it, to be fair.
yeah, Alex
sort
seems
you
pretty
out.
clued on with it. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Alex is a really good person to talk to.
When I got
Also,
the
it's just
shoes in, I just got a blade and cut the side logo off it, and they were sick.
What, the Cariumas?
Yeah, I just cut the
Didn't want
Cariumas.
the logo. Alex actually, one of the first three things I got, I was just on holiday with Alex a few years ago, and we just took this really funny photo of some sunglasses and they pit vipers, and they replied to me, and Alex was like, just thought of a funny reply and just did it off my phone, and they're like, oh, we'll send you out some stuff. I was like, whoa, is that easy?
Yeah.
Like, just because Alex thought of something funny to reply to them.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's
cool.
that easy as well because
Yeah, yeah.
you've got the following and the engagement as well, you know?
It was almost like funny because it was like straight to the point of give me stuff, which I don't like asking for stuff, but because he said it in such a funny way, I was like, oh, it's kind of a joke. So if they say no, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like actually, I was like, okay, cool. That was really easy.
I think you just, like, in your position, and same with Dakuna, you just get that money, you know.
Yeah, well, Alex is doing really well.
Just, yeah, I know.
Because that's one of the things.
But Alex is amazing. He's so much better than me at everything. Like, I've got like the Instagrammy side, but he's got like, and most of the other really good people in England, like skating contests and things like that.
Yeah, but you've got your niche of flipping your board around, doing tricks that you don't know the names of.
It's pretty much all I got. But yeah, I do like doing that bit.
But no one else has got that.
But it attracts a following as well.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
like it.
It obviously attracts a following.
And if you can get some shoes and get money from stuff, Toby always goes on about it, how people don't understand that if they want to see people skating they enjoy, they have to take endorsements from companies if the people watching it like them or not. Doesn't matter if they like it or not, it matters if you like it. And if you're getting paid from it, and you can put out more content and not work as much.
Yeah, imagine if you got a bit of money regularly, which meant that you didn't have to work one or 2 days less a week.
That's the thing. So years ago, I was like, all these people doing all these deals and that. I was like kind of selling out on that. Like I didn't hate it, but I was like, I don't really want to do that myself. But now like they're all not working and posting videos all the time and doing these things. I'm like, even though they're occasionally posting like a brand deal thing, they're skating all the time and posting more. So if anything, all the followers are getting more skate content from them because they don't have to go to work.
Exactly.
Whereas I only get to skate a few days a week now. And
so like
I could be posting more.
Yeah. And like you just said, that's exactly what we
Yeah,
talk
so
about
I'd be
on here. It's
posting
like,
more good skate videos, but
you're working.
I would have to be doing some other little things on the side.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, loads of people are making money from it and working a part-time job or doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just getting the balance right, you know. I mean, Ace does it. He was saying, wasn't he?
Actually, I was surprised by that when I watched the thing.
Ace
Because
still
he's got
works
like his
a
own
couple of
pro
days
boards
a
and
week.
stuff.
He's got pro wheels,
But like
pro
he said, he
boards.
seemed like he liked his job. Like
Yeah.
what I'm doing now, I don't mind it. I don't mind doing it.
But if you could you could work 2 or 3 days a week and then have like a 4-day weekend where you can go in harder than you would have done if you just have a 2-day.
Yeah, so I don't really want skating to feel too much like work. That's kind of why I stopped the YouTube stuff. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, like a few reasons why I stopped it. But
What are those reasons?
Was that one of your questions?
Yeah.
Well, it is now.
Yeah, so I did it for like a year and I was making a bit of money on it, but not like enough to like live off. And one, it was just hard through winter, really hard through winter, because like you're supposed to be posting with the kind of videos I done, like at least a few times a month. And if it's only dry 2-3 times a month, I'd be like, right, I need to go film a video. But also I haven't skated for like 2-3 weeks. I just kind of want to go skate, just have fun. So I was like, all of a sudden it is kind of feeling like
A job.
this is something I have to do.
You've got all these commitments.
And it's like, I haven't even done a kickflip for like 3 weeks. I just want to go skate flat for a couple of hours. But no, I've got to go try some really hard trick.
And
For YouTube, like,
kind of rewards that regular posting thing.
You have to stay on top of the
So you
algorithm,
have to
don't
keep
you?
going and going.
Yeah,
and
so
going.
I started in like spring and I was on like 2-3 videos a month and it was really fun to make. I was just like hanging out with my friends like in summer, thinking of fun videos, and then all of a sudden winter and I'm like, no one's out. I've got to go film a video on my own, which they never really done as well, and they're hard to make like a whole 10-minute
if you
long
put
video.
a video on a tripod and self-film it, the engagement doesn't seem to be as good because it's not like...
So Johnny does it. I love Johnny's videos, and
Which
he does
Johnny?
Johnny Geiger.
Okay,
Yeah, so he does a lot of self-film stuff, but like his videos are like say he does one skate trick, there's like 5 days worth of like filming skate sessions in these videos, and it's like I'm struggling to have a dry day to film one part of a video, and it's
And do you have any indoor parks local to you?
No. Closest one's like an hour away.
What would be the closest one?
Adrenaline Alley.
Oh,
It's
that's
like-
kind of shit as
Yeah, and it's
well.
like 20 quid to get in, and it might be a bit cheaper
Is
now.
it?
But yeah,
I
back when
think
I
it's
was doing
more.
YouTube,
I think
was
it's more.
COVID. It was like 20 quid to get in.
I think it's 30
and I
quid
don't
for a
drive.
day pass.
It's like,
I think it's like 30 quid
Yeah.
for a day pass.
I'm actually in the, talking of Johnny, I was in the last two. And to be honest, I really like those videos, and it did make me think like, I really want to do the YouTube thing again, because they were just really fun to make.
Just do one a month or something.
Yeah, I should be, but then it's like, not gonna like I did it a bit for the money side as well, to be fair. Like I just got back
How much were you earning off YouTube a month? How much are you getting off YouTube a month?
Nothing now, but so I started a new YouTube channel. I got back from the Philippines when I was about 24.
Why did you start a new one? Did you just delete the old one?
My other one was demonetized. So when I was younger, when I was like a teenager, I'd done like really well, got a bit of money off YouTube.
So I remember your videos years ago,
Yeah.
like, on potato phones, like
Yep.
Ellis Froster's crazy
Right, yeah,
540
so
double backflip.
I think I was on YouTube the first year it started. When I was about 12, one of my videos went viral and I was getting money for it.
How much money were you
like,
talking?
Right, so it was about a 5-second long video. This is when you could post a video,
Yeah.
you had like an ad at the start. For maybe like 2 years, over that 2 years, from maybe a bit longer, from like when I was about 12 to 15, probably made like 3-4 grand. For a teenager is quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Per year?
No,
Off that
it
video?
was overall.
Yeah.
But it was like, it slowly went up. So like it went like 50 quid, 100 quid.
Yeah.
150, but I was like, in school.
That was
Yeah.
probably pre-adpocalypse. though,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah, and then everything changed.
So then I turned like 17. I was getting all this money, and that's around the time when I should actually start making money.
Yeah.
And that's when it went like, you have to start making 8-minute long videos, no music. And I was like, all I've known is 10-second long single tricks
clip,
and like video part things, or like little fun day videos if my friends putting songs to it. And I was like, all of a sudden YouTube's telling me I can't do that anymore. And if I want to make videos, I've got to sit there and talk to a camera, which I don't really want to do as like a 17-year-old.
Because everything's blog style, isn't it?
Yeah, and like everyone who was on YouTube then was a bit older than me, and I was like, I'm like just hanging out at the skate park with my friends. I don't want to like none of them like really understand YouTube and that. None of them were like YouTubey people. It was like if I turn up and start being like, hey, can you talk to this camera? I'd be like, no. Yeah. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. The channel died, and then I got demonetized for all my copyrights things. So I was like, I'm done with YouTube.
Because if you were on YouTube from the start, you would have remembered it from putting up a video of any song, fine.
Yeah.
And then it went through that long phase of where they just block your video.
Yeah, all my videos
like, and now you can use any song and you'll get an advert and demonetize. But there was
that's the thing.
There was a time they'd just mute it and then get rid of your video.
Yeah,
as well.
and
if you get 3 strikes on that, your account's
I
blocked.
remember, so I was using YouTube then, like Instagram. I was like filming a trick every day, posting it, putting a song to it, and all of a sudden one day it's like, all your videos are muted, we've put our own song to it, and all the money you get from these ads are now ours. I was like, it's like a 14-year-old kid. I'm like, what? Where's my pocket money going? Like, and then, so I just kind of give up with it, got demonetized, like banned, like completely, like your channel, like you can still post videos, but nothing. They didn't even like, it just said copyright reasons. So I was like, all my friends were like, oh, just delete all your videos, and they might put it back up. So I don't want to delete 1,000 videos. I don't even have the originals anymore. It's like everything's there. So
I mean, we have it all the time when we upload episodes. It's always like blocked, partially
we
blocked.
have to. But you know what we think's happening now? So
my last video, I didn't get no money for. I just put a song to it I liked.
yeah. Because we've had a couple of our episodes that have gone up in the past where they've been demonetized. We've now started putting episodes up and they're immediately demonetized, and then we request review and it's immediately monetized. And we think there's like a bot algorithm that's just like, these videos 4 times in the past have been demonetized, so we're just going to assume to demonetize them. So now we have to go through and click request review, and sometimes within like, what was it phrased? Like instantly last week, one of them just monetized,
it was like within an
then
hour.
demonetized, then monetized again.
Well, you must be on like their trusted list, because I was the same. Joe, when you got a click like, there's no swearing in this, and they're like, oh, we'll review your video, it may take 12 hours. After like a few months, they just went, I can't remember what message I got, but they were like, we've monetized your video because your account's like a trusted. I can't remember what it was, but they're like,
by
they did it
that
instantly
time,
for me, because I'd never had any mistakes in the past. I must
But by
have been on,
that
like,
time,
a good
like,
list or something.
you're so far gone in the algorithm, don't matter if you monetize it, 'cause no one's going to see it.
Okay, that's actually kind of. So I started the new channel, which is on the screen now as well. I'm looking at it. I got back from the Philippines and like pretty much spent like all the money I'd made just going on holiday for like a year in the Philippines. Come back and I was like, right, this is COVID time.
Yeah.
So nobody was at work. I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to start a new channel. Started a new channel, really good timing, exactly when Hop King messaged me to go back to England. So all of a sudden I got a sponsor, made this new YouTube channel, posted a video, and do you know the thing? What is it like? To get monetized, you have to do like was it like 1,000 watch hours?
It's like 10,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah. So I posted a video, done pretty well. I was like halfway to the thing already from the first video because I put it on my Instagram. Second video I posted on my new channel went viral instantly, and I'd met the requirements
Criteria,
straight away. Requested it to like monetize my channel and that, and they were like, oh, it's going to take a few days. And I was literally watching this video. It got to like 1 million views in the first few days, which I don't want to get annoyed about because I
No, but it's
started my
missing
channel.
the peak.
Yeah, but I missed like probably like $2,000 from that video. Yeah, it sucks. The video, I didn't have a mic. It was a really windy day. The video sucks, but yeah. So how many views did that get?
800.
Yeah, that's like at least £1,000 in like ad money. And I was literally sitting there like, we're reviewing your channel, and I was like, what do you say? I was like, come on,
Like, hurry
accept
it up.
my channel so I can start getting money on this video. Because like I had like no money in the bank. I was like, I mean, I wanted to start the channel for like to have fun in that as well, but like it was a good time for me to get like a bit of.
But
money,
the honesty with it is, if you can make money from a video,
Yeah.
you're going to like.
Yeah.
Of course, why
I get
would you not want
like
to?
I get like 60 quid every month or two from YouTube. I don't update it.
Yeah,
I just put full
still
videos
get
on there.
random.
And then I'll check my bank and it'll be like, oh, you've got 60 quid from YouTube. And I'm like,
I've had
nice.
it some amazing times before.
There's some shopping done.
Yeah, like I remember I was in Vietnam and I was about to leave because I'd like about to run out of money. I just spent my last bit of money on a flight, and then they paid me like 150 quid, which in Vietnam is a lot of money. I was like, right, I can have a really great last week in Vietnam with 150 quid. Like, yeah, and but yeah, so my videos did do quite well, but then I did work out that most of the money was coming from just like free videos. Like free videos blew up, and I'm like, right, so this whole posting a video every week isn't actually getting me that much money. It's the one video that does very well every 6 months, and then all of a sudden you don't have a video do very well, and I'm like, oh,
What you can't
I do
really
actually need to get a
quantify is,
job.
like, you can't really quantify if that one video is constantly driving traffic to your profile, though.
yeah,
And
so
if that's therefore getting more money on your other, like the little bits and bobs on the other videos, it's hard to like kind of
but like sometimes
figure it out.
I'd do like a video that I thought was average and it would do really well. I was like, oh, all right, next video, make really good. I've got all these new subscribers. Like one of the best videos I've made, and it doesn't do well. And I'm like, I've put like 3 days worth of effort into this. I could have just gone to work for 3 days, and just gone fun skating, and which is kind of the mindset I've had for the last couple of years. Like, I'd rather just go have fun skating and make more money from just having a normal job than put in so much time into YouTube. I do kind of miss making the videos. I did like making them. They were fun, but
How many subscribers you got?
I think
50,500.
so. To be honest, it has gone up. I stopped when I was on about 40,000, so it's still going up even though I haven't been. So they're my two favorite. To be honest, I was trying to look for like a kind of series, because when I started it, I was like, I'm going to post loads of different videos, see which one does well, and then kind of go with that. Like Johnny does all like the just crazy tricks, and then some people do like the more talking ones or like trick tips. But like all the videos that done well were all like completely different videos. It's like, I don't know what people want to watch.
You don't know what the algorithm is.
But so I tried doing like some Griptape videos. They done kind of well. And then one of my favorite videos I made was the green screen Griptape.
Yeah.
And so I done 2 of them. It done so well with like comments, and like everyone loved them, but it just didn't get any views, which was really weird, because usually YouTube's like, if it gets loads of comments and people love it, they'll boost the views. But those 2 like got like 2 of my like least views videos, but everyone was like, oh, make more green screen Griptape videos. I want to see you put this on the Griptape, this. I was like, oh, these are fun, like really, really fun to make. But like probably made like 20 quid from that video. Like,
YouTube algorithms are fucking weird one. I don't know how much I even trust it.
like I could still be making green screen videos to this day if like it got more views than that. But like because I did like a question. They were like, "Oh, put this on it, put this on it, put this on it," and that took so long to make. I mean, you guys know about editing and stuff. Like,
just a quick one with while we're on the Instagram. So Tony Hawk follows you.
Yeah.
Have you ever spoke to him? Have you?
I always get people.
Has he liked anything or?
Oh yeah, he does. Like, it's quite funny. He saw a video of him the other day falling over in a Spoon's toilet, which I thought was hilarious. I tried to firecracker the stairs in Weatherspoons and popped up saying Tony Hawk would watch. I was like, oh god. Fell over, like just flopped on the floor. I was like, oh, Tony Hawk seen me fall over in the toilet.
I wonder what video it was that made him follow you, because it always has to be like, because when he followed me, I messaged him and I just said, it's a mistake. And he put, no, I seen this trick. It was like a hand on the floor, push up the ramp, and then pop the board upside down, so you're doing a handstand.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I used to do these with Neil Blender back in this pool, and I was just like, I just showing everyone. I was like, fucking Tony Hawk is not only followed, but he's also replying to messages now as well, which is insane.
So we spoke about it, didn't we? But like, he follows Nick downstairs, Nick Roberts. He's just a massive skate nerd, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's doing something a little bit different,
yeah, he does follow
he's
quite a lot.
well into it.
I feel like with those kind of people, you kind of got like one first message. Don't want to mess it up, but quite a few famous people follow me, and everyone's like,
Who else are we talking
My
about?
favourite is Jack Black.
He follows
me, yeah. And so
Can
whenever
you video
I'm out,
call him now? Get your phone out.
well,
Video call Jack
that's the
Black.
thing. Whenever I'm out like drinking at the pub, I'm just like, let's message Jack Black. Let's message Tony Hawk. Like Draco Malfoy, the guy who plays him, follows me. So many random people. They're like, okay, you're gonna message him. It's like there's been a couple of people I haven't. They've replied, but I don't know. I don't want to waste like that first message, because there could be a time where like I see like Tony Hawk or Jack Black's kind of somewhere local, and I could message him and be like, want to go
Come
for a
and hang
skate?
out.
Yeah,
But,
but I don't want to like message him something stupid, or not something stupid, but something boring, and then actually have a good reason to message him in a couple of years, and they're just like, oh, there's that boring guy.
And they
said
sit in
hello.
there like, oh, he sent me a
Yeah.
weird
Or like-
message.
What, sorry?
Like, imagine Hawk opening it and you'd messaged him like, watch me fall over in a Weatherspoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and then
And then
he
it's
looks at it
like-
and he's like, oh, it's the Weatherspoon.
Yeah,
today.
what if he's like at St Neots Vert one day, and I'm like, oh, what's that?
It's
Guy who
Weatherspoon's
fell
boy.
over down the stairs in Weatherspoons. I was at least skating, but still.
It's Weatherspoon's boy.
Yeah, Weatherspoons. Yeah.
Hold on a second. We need to talk about sponsoring this episode of the Brain Train Show. Toby, take it away.
Today's sponsor is Slappy Trucks.
Slappy Trucks comes from the mind of Mike Sinclair and was created through the lockdown. He was messing around with his trucks and he thought, hold on, I might just have a way to make them a little bit better.
Slappy Trucks provide the best grind clearance and slappy angle to keep your kingpins from the dreaded snag on Smiths, Feebles, Hurricanes, Bennett and Barley grinds, and has been measured by Professor Paul Schmidt. Slappy Trucks have the quickest turn, the best grind clearance, less wheel bite, no braking time, and are 100% more fun. I'm currently riding the inverted Kingpin Hollow ones, and they're very nice, and I'm getting on great with them. They are sick.
Slappy Trucks also have an incredibly large team, and some of our favourites are Mike Fraser, Leonardo Finkus, Abe Bethel, the Cab Killer Ira, and Arissa True.
They're also sorting out Will Sayer, Ben Plum, Liddy Strachan, Twiggy, and Manny Haddon in the UK. Where can people find out about Slappy Trucks, Forde?
They can find them at Slappy Trucks on Instagram or www.slappytrucks.com, or simply head to Roller Snakes and just search Slappy Trucks and see how many we have in stock. Toby,
Back to the show.
back to the show right now.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Back to the
now.
show.
Right, I've got an interesting one written down here. I
Is it a
assume by
skate
Toby.
question?
Go on, then.
Yeah, it's pretty skate. So here it says, battle at the Berrics and say no. What's that about?
How do you know that?
You told me.
That was in confidence.
Oh, well, fuck's sake. Why did, it wasn't in confidence when you said it.
Well, you
No,
wanna-
to be honest, I did put a nice reply to him.
All right, so do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. No,
So-
they messaged me.
Yeah, well, how
it was
did-
actually the one that was a bit of a mess, so it's kind of good that.
How did it go down? What was...
They
what was
just,
the message? What happened?
they just messaged saying, "Do you want to be battling the Berrics?" I was just like,
no, thanks.
"No, thanks," because
Are they going to fly you out?
I know just through Jamie that I think they just fly you out, but you got to do all the rest yourself.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I'm just not really into content. It just messed with my head.
Yeah.
Like it would
Yeah, I
just
would-
been
I
like.
would be out of that.
But I don't even care about like losing on camera a game of skate. It was more just like it would have just been like all I thought about for like a couple of months.
The
And been,
flight
like,
the whole way there. It's just
just
like,
to like I would have
Berra's
like,
echoing in your head.
I would have just lost straight away. Like maybe if I could set first, I could maybe do a few of my flippy tricks.
but you
and got
can do
somebody
the
else to let-
regulars though, can't you?
I can do some of the regulars. I can't really do anything switch or nollie, which is no lie. If you've seen any of my game of skate videos, can't switch kickflip, can't nollie kickflip.
Can you switch tray?
I can't switch tray. I can do nollie trays. I've got good nollie trays, but
Mm-hmm.
like I can do some. It's not like I'm bad at skating, switch, and nollie. I can do some of the ones. That's pretty much all of my skating. I've got the tricks I'm good at, which I'm quite good at. But then like just some things, just like some basics, I just cannot do.
So did the message come from the Berrics account?
Yeah, so I don't know who I was talking to.
Right.
I don't know
And what
who.
did they say when you said,
They were just like, we completely understand. I did write a nice reply. I wasn't just like, nah, I'm not interested.
You're
Don't
like,
wanna be in
nah.
it. Yeah. It was around that time where it was all like, everyone was hating on it anyway. That's not why I said no. I was just like, no, just for my own like,
Sanity.
yeah.
it must be pretty intense.
Because it wasn't going to
being
be for like half the year anyway. And I was just like,
right.
and like, I was like, oh, I'd just be all I could think about. Going to fly out there.
Was this when they were doing the pros, AMs, and the influencers?
I think it might have been the one after that. Yeah.
'Cause Jamie
apparently
Griffin
half the
entered
people on
too,
that.
didn't he?
Yeah. It would have been the second one he won, which is probably the latest one.
Yeah. Yeah, the influencers one.
Some people are not geared up for the success or
The exposure side.
the exposure side of things. Like, I'm with you. If somebody, no one ever would, maybe in an alternate reality, no one would ever approach me to be in a competition. I'm not about that. I would.
Yeah.
That's the worst. The last thing I'd want to do is go there, do that.
I've got a kind of funny story about
Let's hear
the
it.
Braille thing.
Go on,
You
get
can put it
comfortable.
in. You can put it. Yeah, you
Get
can-
comfortable.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, so we
Get
were on a
comfortable.
Hop King trip in Switzerland, and we were all drinking. We were at like some campsite or something, and we were all like we were drunk quite a bit, and we were watching. Went on Instagram on Jamie's phone, and Aaron was doing a live stream, and we were watching it, and we requested to join, and he accepted us straight away, and we were all just like, like thousands of people watching us. We're just sitting there drunk on some table, and Jamie just went, just throw his phone away. He was just like, don't know what to do, just like scared to go on the phone. Like, oh no, everyone's watching us. Like, what do we do? Luckily, it cut out on its own. Or he kicked us off. We were like,
bring me up to speed. What's gone on with all that? What was it
Dan
called?
Webbs is the guy to talk about that, but it seems like there was a
We need
lot.
to get him on and break it down for
It
us.
seems
have
like
you
there
not
was a
asked?
lot of.
I skated with him a couple of times. But I
We've
saw
asked
him
him.
here.
Yeah,
At the Lakai thing, and then he come and skated with me at my local park a month ago.
Yeah,
debunking the biggest rumours with YouTube
Webbs.
mod. I don't know what the word.
Well, I
is,
thought
Dan
about
Webbs.
for one of my videos, I was like, I might try to do one of the talky things, and I thought of something like a skate related thing that I didn't like, and I was like, actually, I don't even want to do that. It wasn't even bad, and then like people like Dan Webbs and all the other ones are doing like all these. I was like, wow, the thing I was going to talk about was nothing in comparison. I was just going to talk about a trick name I didn't like, but even I thought that was a bit like, oh, what if people?
I saw Dan did one on Chris Cole recently as well. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, that's a heat.
Yeah, I was just going to talk
heated
about I
stuff.
hate the late pressure flip trick name. It's the only trick name that I don't like. And I was like, actually,
And you were freaking out about that.
I wasn't freaking out, but I was just like, I can't be bothered to do a whole video on just talking. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather just go skate. I was like, I don't want to do the talking thing. And then all of a sudden, like now, like so many people are doing just the talking stuff on
Yeah.
YouTube. And I was like, oh, maybe I should have done that, even though mine was absolutely nothing in comparison.
Yeah, and they're raking it in as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
Also, you
should.
can do it from, that was the thing. Like, I was like, I can't go skate today. I want to make a video.
Yeah,
Run
I'm
out of
going to talk
Griptape
on
videos.
camera all day.
Yeah, I'm going to talk yeah.
So going from, obviously, because you got a following on Instagram and then YouTube as well. Have you ever seen anyone in real life? Has anyone ever approached you like you're that YouTube guy? And have you ever had any hate in like
Never
any
any hate.
negative comments?
The funniest one I've got is I was just walking through a skate park. It was Adrenaline Alley, and somebody just went up to me and was like, "I thought you'd be taller." No, like didn't know the guy. I was like, "Oh, you see?" No, like, "Oh, hi, I like your videos."
I mean, you're not exactly
taller.
short, so I don't know.
No,
what
but
was-
apparently I look way taller in my videos. I don't know if I'm quite lanky, so
Yeah, you're skinny.
yeah, yeah.
I thought you'd
You're a
be
skinny
taller.
bitch.
I thought you'd be taller. Yeah,
That's a good one.
And that's the only bit of
not
you'd
even
say-
hate, but no, I've never had anyone be like,
You've not had any proper hate from anyone?
no.
Fucking, that's
Not even
amazing.
in the comments.
Oh, in comments, yeah,
Yeah,
but
in
I mean in real
comments,
life.
yeah.
Oh, in comments, yeah,
Well,
but never in
that's-
real. I thought you meant only real life.
Do you
no, in
ever
real life as well.
do you ever read the comments and just think,
Yeah, I
this
love
is
all
Do
the
you
hate
play
comments.
to them sometimes? So I
used to. There was a couple
Like this guy speaks weird. So your next video, you're like,
Oh
right?
no, I've never done that. But there's been a couple. Like I try not to reply to any of the hate comments, but there's a couple that I've like I could say something funny right now, and then like Joey get the likes. Like I end up getting loads of likes, and I go back on their week, and it's like, oh, it's actually made the guy look like kind of like an idiot. But
I think you should go through and on the negative comments on YouTube, just thumbs up and love them. Because I sometimes on Instagram, I'll get a comment like, I had one the other day because the last video that I did was called Satan. We did a collaboration video with Heroin on Instagram, and someone commented on it, "Get this satanic filth off my screen. If you don't, the saviors are gonna come knocking." And I just liked it,
Liked it,
replied
yeah.
with like a crown and a laughing face.
like proud of it.
I think you have to play into it because none of
yeah,
that
I
shit's
sometimes
serious.
reply to like some hate comments are like not bad. But they're kind of accurate. So I was just like, yeah, I actually agree. Somebody put half a hate comment on a video recently, and I had like
Half?
like it was
Half
like
bad, half
they
good.
They were like
I love this guy's videos, but I
yeah.
wish he was taller.
exactly like that. No, it was I did actually it was one of my most viewed videos. Like a year ago, Olympics did a contest thing. It was like post your 30-second video, and if you win, you get to come watch one of the Olympic things, not compete. And I was like, I'm just going to use this as an excuse to put some of my favorite tricks into a little video. It might get me some new followers. Ended up getting like over 10 million views. Because you can see like how many followers you got from it. Coming like 50,000 followers this one video, and I was like, damn, I'm glad I done this. Kind of just used this Olympic thing as an excuse to get some followers, and it worked. But the top comment was saying, "Oh, I really love this video. You're really good at skating, but I don't think you're good enough to be in the Olympics." Missed the point of the video just because I put like Olympics and then oh my god, he got like 50 replies, and he was like kind of a nice guy. Everyone was like, he's so good, he could be in the Olympics. And he was just like, no, I know he's really good. But then like, I just put a comment under it, like saying, I actually agree with the first guy. Like, thanks for sticking up for me. But like, I'm not good enough to be in the Olympics.
And then
like,
all those guys that were supporting you turned the back on
That's
you.
what I mean. I
They were
feel
like,
kind of bad, but I was just like,
It's weird, isn't it? With like, I think some people watching skateboarding don't understand how long things take. So they're watching you land these tricks and they're like, he's good enough to be in the Olympics. But if you're doing a quadruple dolphin board slide that
was
shove,
like a year's worth of my favorite videos.
That's
as well.
what I mean.
Like it's
maybe
if I could do those 5 tricks in a line, but it took me a year to do those 5 tricks.
Internet's very jaded with skateboarding.
Have you ever had to like block people?
No,
Just
don't think I've ever really unfollowed someone.
Yeah.
Don't even.
I think this is
this
is the attitude you got to have. Like,
Yeah.
When you've got that many followers and that reach, you just got to be like, oh, fuck them. Don't worry about it.
To be honest, I don't
It's
even
all
know.
engagement anyway, even if they're hating on you.
Yeah.
That's another thing I noticed about YouTube. Like, I wasn't doing like all like clickbaity thumbnails and that, but definitely the more you annoyed people, the more attention you got, and then the views
that's
you
what I mean.
get.
Take note, Fraser.
You played it.
I mean, I do that. Do you remember when we made a clip and I purposely like spelt skateboarding wrong like 6 times in the clip?
Yeah,
skating, skatey board.
I do it on my Instagram. I always pick the wrong trick name. Like really badly wrong.
Because it makes people be like, there's no triple flip.
Yeah, so if I pick the right trick name, I get hate for it. So I just start doing it really wrong. Like whenever I post like a quad flip, I just write kick flip. And they're like, can you not count? This is obviously 6. And I was like, oh, it's 4, but thank you. Like you've just, you thought it was a better trick and still didn't like
I've heard it
it.
referred to as enragement farming.
Is that what it is?
Enragement.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
but
term.
like
It is,
also
isn't it?
one of my most viewed videos is a reverse trick I done, which I just done for
Is it the one where you go back and then you do the tray flip?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
And
so-
everyone's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
how
Ki-
did
so
you
Kieran-
do it?
I got Kieran to walk past it like I think I did it for like a story. I got Kieran to walk backwards.
Yeah.
And I did it forwards.
Big
and
up
you
Kieran.
reversed it. He's just gone, but yeah. Finally
fed
said something
up.
about him, he's just left straight away. And I just did it as like a funny story thing. So when you reverse it, it looks like he's walking forwards.
Yeah.
And like everyone like loved it. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do it for like an actual post, like not trying to fool anyone, just like, oh, it's a funny video. Oh, so much, like either half the people thought it was a real trick that looked impossible, because it is impossible, because it just levitate in the air.
Yeah.
And half the people were like, you can't fool me. This video is obviously reversed. I'm too smart for you. And I was like, oh, like
People
that's
online
so
are
dumb.
fucked. Like when I see comments on a plain as day AI video where someone's edited the speech or something,
Yeah.
and people are like, is this real?
Yeah,
I'm just like,
it's
are you
not-
fucking
but
thick?
I didn't film the trick to try like fool everyone. I just thought it was a funny video.
yeah,
But
and it
like
looks cool.
it blew up. It either blew up because people actually thought it was a good video, or it blew up because it got so much hate. Again, it got like 10 million views.
But I
I
think
could see I
people,
got so many new followers from that. So me just messing around annoying all these people with
but some people comment on it like, you've made that video for them, and they're really annoyed that you've fooled people, and they comment on it like they've took it so personally.
No,
and it's like
I
I'm just
actually filmed that video because I thought the floor looked really cool. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to film a trick because they had really cool like checkered floor. I was like, I want to film. Yeah, I was like, I want to film something in there because
Where
it
is
looks
that?
cool. It's in Letchworth.
This one pops up on
Yeah.
my
Oh,
feed
okay.
so
Yeah.
much.
yeah, I've seen it. That video's
Yeah,
popped
so
up
I
on my
just wanted
feed
to
a
film a
bunch.
trick in there because I thought it looked cool. I was like, I'll film a funny little reverse thing. Ended up being like one of my most viewed videos, and everyone, like you said, everyone's taking it personally, but I just filmed it because I like the
So
floor.
you've got no monetization set up on
That's got
YouTube
like
because
8 mil
it
views
comes
as
on
well.
the settings now as under GIFs
YouTube?
on Instagram,
No, I mean, I did get like a notification for it the other day.
saying you're eligible to now earn gifts from video. I had that
Gifts?
as well.
Is it money or is it gifts?
I think
They
I
gonna
think
send
what
me
it is
like
you send like little gift emojis to people. Like you'll have like roses, a fucking dartboard,
what is
like gift, and each one's worth X amount of pennies or money. So people,
Oh.
so instead of sending the money, they just send these gifts.
it? Okay,
I see it on a lot of streaming videos.
right. You can be my manager. You can be my Instagram manager. 'Cause I'm really bad at Instagram.
There you go.
Believe it or not, I don't know anything about.
Settled. Ellis Frost is now in the capable hands.
Toby and Forde's management talent
I'm awful with Instagram.
agency.
Yeah.
But
Get
you've
it
got the
set
reach
up.
that you should be making
Yeah.
some good.
But
good
not even
content
just
out
like making stuff. I just don't really know how to use it very well.
Yeah.
I know how to get views on there.
there. You need to go to like those
I know what people like.
sit down
yeah.
things where some Instagram
Like,
guru
it's-
teaches you.
Yeah,
about
but I do know how to like get views, like because there's a few people I follow who are like amazing at skating, and I'm like, damn, they could have so many followers if they just posted their videos in the right way. Like they'll post like 10 videos a day with like all their attempts in that. It's like, nah, just whack your best tricks on a few times a week, but
It's odd with social media at the moment because it seems like Instagram nailed it with the 15-second long videos. Then everyone was doing really long videos, but now the engagement and the human brain attention span so
Yeah.
short that if you put up a 2-second clip that just keeps repeating, people watch it.
Yeah,
But if there's a
also-
clip for a minute long, they're like, no chance.
So yeah, I always think that. I'm like, because this is what I'm saying. I don't know some stuff about Instagram. Like sometimes, like, oh, why don't you post the normal speed first? And I'm like, oh, because then people have to watch it for an extra 3 seconds, and that extra 3 seconds, they might have closed off, and then Instagram thinks it's a bad video because nobody watched it all the way through.
Should we do that with us? Should we slow all our clips down?
Speed them up.
Speed them up. That's what I said. But then also some of I say like my top 3 videos on Instagram have all been like over a minute long ones, which I kind of like. 'Cause it means like I've actually kept enough people watching it
Like,
for long enough,
entertained.
and then so
I think that's why TikTok's so bad though, because the average user on that has to be like 16 to 18, and they have no attention
the
span
amount
to
of
watch
kids
it.
I get bullied by on TikTok. When I first started it, I was like, just like, you're shit. And I go on their page and it's just like some 10-year-old kid posting dance videos. I was like, oh.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I feel like YouTube, like the amount of hate, like YouTube, most people, like comments wise, always get like nice comments on YouTube. Because
Yeah.
I feel like people, if somebody's going on your YouTube account, it's going to watch the whole video, they're kind of be interested in your videos a bit. And then Instagram's kind of in the middle. And then TikTok's way at the
TikTok.
bottom, like everyone's
Yeah.
just getting abused.
yeah,
by
TikTok's the
everyone.
dregs, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Dakuna's doing all right on TikTok.
Yeah, he
isn't
was telling me he does really well on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to have TikTok, Instagram. Does he do YouTube? I don't know if he
No,
does.
no.
So he's definitely got TikTok and Instagram monetized.
He's
as
really
well.
good in YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Like in hopping videos, he's like,
he's kind of like, and people won't want to admit it because of how he skates or what he decides to do with it, but he's kind of like a sponsor's wet dream. Like he'll wear the clothes, he'll get good content.
yeah, so
he'll
people
do
ask
well.
me
He'll
all-
do well in contests, and he'll bring out street
Yeah,
video
'cause
parts.
he does
in.
everything,
and he
like,
goes to a load of events as well. Like, do you see that video where he's sitting on that long board slide downhill on the flat bar,
yeah,
and
I
he does
was
like
there
the
for
flip
that.
out?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. That took him like 4 tries.
Yeah,
Everyone
no,
was struggling to do the whole rail and then he just board slide flipped it.
Yeah,
But
no,
no, so Alex isn't actually on the full Hop King team.
Yeah, well, he skates for. Did he skate for
Jar.
Jar?
Yeah. So, but he just goes. He's just friends with us, and he goes Hop King all the time.
He goes
so
on trips and
so he
stuff.
so he always whacks a stick on his board and wears clothes and that. But he's not actually. Everyone's so surprised when I say he's not actually like
Yeah.
on the board team. He's still like technically sponsored. But
Is he on Aaron Cairo's wheel brand?
yeah,
Force
Force. Yeah, that's Andy's.
Oh, that's Andy
Yeah, it's like the
Schrock.
revive side. Yeah,
Andy,
Andy Schrovlock.
Schrock. Yeah,
Schrock.
I like Andy.
I think he's
I've
alright.
known him
Yeah,
since YouTube first started.
yeah, he seems like
Yeah.
a decent guy.
Yeah, he's really nice.
What's the most flips? That Toby's got the most flips you've done on a board. Is it a 6 quad?
No, I done 5. I did that 5 ugly varial thing out of a ramp, which
Yeah,
took.
you like doing
honestly-
trips out of kickers, don't you?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff
That
'cause of
honestly
the
took
airtime.
like 5 minutes to do. That
Yeah.
trick. Yeah, I
so-
don't know how.
that was something else I was going to talk to
yeah.
you about. Like, how long does this shit take?
No, so I remember that day I filmed a quad one and I did it really quick. And I was
Yeah.
like, right, I've always wanted to do 5. Set my camera up. I think I did like 2-3 times, like trying to get a kind of clean one. But yeah, the quad. But I don't really like it much. That one I done. I've always wanted to do a 5 just straight kick flip. That's one of the few. Like I said earlier, it's like I don't like trying to trick more than once. I've tried that like 3 times and.
Mentally, when you're looking down at a board spinning that much, are you mentally counting it, or are you counting it based on the airtime? And the
You kind of do it on.
Like, how do you do
if
it?
You kind of catch it or not. So I tried like whenever I was trying the 5 flips or even 4, like
Some of them, do you just
if you
kick them out and just pray for it?
Yeah,
It's-
pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah. You're not really catching them, but yeah. Sometimes I'm trying like a quad flip and then I catch it early. I'm like, I know that was free.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've actually filmed like there's a video of me somewhere like catching a quad flip like quite high off the ground because I was trying 5 flips and it looks weird. It looks like it doesn't even flip much because I was going for 5. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a trick I've tried more than once and couldn't walk the next day because my legs just.
Just burnt out.
So I tried it 3 times, landed on it all those 3 times, just couldn't ride away from it.
Mm.
But that's like my main dream trick.
Has anyone done that?
Yeah, one guy done it. Joe, that guy, he skates out of a blue ramp.
He skates what?
He skates out of a blue ramp. Always forget his name.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Blue ramp guy.
Yeah, I always call him Blue Ramp Guy, but
Yeah, no, I
I
don't
feel
know.
bad that I forget his name because he still comments on my stuff all the time, but his name.
He's done the straight 5.
Yeah, I think he done tray flip late 5 flips once, which is just insane. Like I'm struggling to do just the 5 and he's
What's the hardest trick? I was coming to come up with a different name
nollie
of trick.
flips.
No, the
I
one
can't-
that's taken you the longest to film.
The double
Yeah,
dolphin.
yeah, I've
board
mentioned this in a
slide.
video
Yeah.
before, yeah, and it was really ugly. Probably that. or
Double dolphin flip.
yeah, like double dolphin flip. And they did it on a dark slide, and they did it on like a street ledge.
And that was a 2-hour battle.
Yeah, that was
you
about
said.
2 hours.
Yeah.
That's- oh, yeah. And a nollie 720 flip. Another trick. I landed both these tricks just awful. I didn't like how I landed them. But I was just like, oh, they're like the 2 tricks that had taken me the longest. Didn't even like how
Just
they
gotta
looked. I'm
take
just
it.
like, I just got to take it because it's like,
Yeah.
I always remember them as taking the longest.
There's one in that recent part where you go up. It's like a street flat bank, and I think it's like a front side tray flip of sorts, late tray flip or something. But you catch it, and for a trick of that,
I don't know which one you mean.
if you
got
go
up on
through
there.
it,
It's
just
not the
play it
last
and-
trick, is it?
No, go to it. It's near the sort of second half to the end. It's like a flat bank, and you've got it from 2 angles, a side angle. That one that you're about to click on. This one.
This?
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's that?
I've actually got good at those.
That's like a
recently.
front foot
If
impossible
anything,
tray flip,
I
isn't
do
it?
these too much now. I've been posting those
Because you got
I-
catch on that.
Yeah,
what
I've
is it
always
if it-
thought like I don't really like skating gaps or stairs much, but that would look kind of crazy down, even if it was like a small
But-
gap, because I can catch them.
Go
What-
go
but
back.
hang on,
sorry,
what
sorry,
is
sorry.
it?
Well,
What
this is actually what Johnny's made a whole video on just a couple of weeks ago. Is because I don't know, I don't like saying I invented something called. I don't know if I was the first.
So you're going
I
up-
kind of learned it by
No, but
accident.
you're the only person I've seen do that.
Yeah, I can do them.
That's like
fine.
a front foot impossible to tray
So
flip,
right,
isn't
I
it?
learned them. I learned the flip by accident by trying. Joe those front foot impossibles people do where they go vertical. I think what's the? Someone does them a lot. He used to be on like 0, I think.
I don't know, but that's almost like a front.
Garrett Hill.
Yeah.
He does
Oh,
them,
yeah,
front
yeah.
foot impossibles. I thought they looked crazy.
So that's a front foot impossible late
So I
flip.
tried to do a vertical front foot impossible, and it just kept flipping. So I was like, I could do that on purpose with a flip. So everyone calls them like a late dragon flip, the 360 forward flip.
Yeah.
Everyone just calls them that. But in my mind, I'm doing a front foot impossible late flip. Do you know like what
Right.
Mike Mo does?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
But it's
just
like
doing,
tray flipping though, isn't it, as well?
yeah, but I've got the technique now where all I think in my head is do a vertical front foot impossible and then just kind of stop doing it halfway through, and that just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah,
good
that's
down some
why.
They
steps,
do
like
look
you're
quite.
saying.
I could maybe. I've got them like I've done a double one on flat the other day.
Fucking.
Yeah, which was really hard actually.
So when it comes to watching skating, do you tend to watch creative skating like this? Or will you watch a bit of everything?
Everything really.
It's
And
mental. Look at
When
it.
I was growing up, I was a bit kind of stubborn. I was just, I just want to watch people do all different stuff. But now
Yeah.
I've like learned to love like, oh yeah, I do catch it.
are any
Quite
of these
right, actually.
tricks?
I could maybe do that.
Do you
on
get any
something.
tricks? There's a trick in this part where you ollie at the side of like, I don't know if it's like a ledge or something, but you bonk the tail and it flips.
Yeah.
I saw Matt Tomasello doing those
He
a
does a
couple
lot
of
of
years
those,
ago.
yeah.
Do you get any inspiration from watching him? And have you ever
I
thought about doing any
think
board
I-
nips or anything
I
like that?
learned them before, like I'd seen his videos, but I definitely like. I don't know if I tried like copying some of his, but like it definitely made me want to do them more
Yeah.
because he does some crazy.
That's the
ones.
one I'm on about.
Yeah. See, that was actually I've never even thought about that.
I always
before.
see that as
spot
a
was just
fancy,
too
that trick.
perfect for it.
Yeah.
So I tried to do the normal one I'd done. It just kept going dolphin. I was like, actually, I'm never going to find another spot made for that. So I've
Yeah.
done it. But that's one of the tricks I get the most hate on because everyone's like, oh, you just hit it into the wall and just hope to land it. But I can do them quite consistent. I got like the single and double ones.
Have you
Like,
ever
You
seen?
filmed me do one here. I did it on the fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like one of those tricks that just takes like all day, but
It's quite an easy one. Have you ever? Yeah, have you taken inspo from Matt? And also, I'm sure Tomasello told me that you'd uploaded a clip and someone tagged him in it. Like, check this.
Yeah,
clip
I
out.
do.
And he was like, "Oh, I do that trick as well."
Yeah.
and it like kind of stoked him a little bit.
He does. I've been doing him quite a lot recently. He does like kind of like the straight pressure flips. So he do heel flips.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which I love doing.
Well, no, it's inspiration, isn't it, to do tricks?
No, I follow him.
I'd like to see
Benny
you-
was posting a lot a few years ago. I
He
watching
was
every week.
so he'd not posted for like a year.
Yeah, do you know
right?
why? Well, I guess-
So he was like in traffic in like under a big like what is it? Like it's not a bridge, but like a tunnel. He was basically in a tunnel, and a fucking 18-wheeler truck didn't stop, just crashed through all these cars, and he was in a car wreck. Just went through and completely
Yeah.
wiped him out, like did his leg and everything, just like this.
But and he didn't want to,
Ju-
so he couldn't skate for a year.
he was just pretty fucked, yeah. So he's not posted anything like.
Did he
He's not
not
done it. He's
say anything about it?
I
online or
think
anything?
he's taken it through the courts. Like he's had to take it to court because
So is he not allowed to say something?
it was
maybe?
something someone in an 18-wheeler just crashed into all
Yeah.
these cars and he got crushed with it.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was after, I think it was after the first trip out there, I came back and it had happened. But now he's like posting on Instagram again. So I guess he's quite confident and comfortable to be posting.
He's
on
still
social
skating
media.
really good though, ain't he?
He's still skating.
Like, so I was probably from your videos actually. I sometimes see him on like your stories and stuff.
Yeah,
like, you
he's
posting videos.
he's
and
still
I was
out
like,
there
oh, he is still
skating.
skating then. I just kind of assumed he was maybe doing like non-Instagram kind of things.
No,
'Cause I know he
he's
does like a
still
lot of
there.
videos and stuff.
He's a hard worker though.
Yeah.
Like his skateboarding is not easy.
No.
Like he does it easy, but you know when he's like cutting up a board and figuring out how it works.
Yeah.
I've like watched him
imagine
do
that
it
takes
with
hours.
with all the hinges in the shed,
So-
and it's like mad scientist shit
So
when you watch
I
it.
love watching more than like skating on YouTube. I love the do you like the videos of people just like making stuff? Yeah, and they show all the process and that. Like if he wanted to make a YouTube channel,
Yeah,
I would watch a 20-minute long video of him making a board.
he
and,
won't
like,
because he won't talk on camera. You know what I mean? Like
See-
he's not. He's one of those guys.
See,
where-
that's the kind of thing like I would have loved on my YouTube channel because I love doing all the editing and stuff. That was
Yeah.
my favorite bit. I love doing all the editing and like thinking of ideas, but then like the actual filming was hard. But like something like that where you can have fun, like showing the process.
But he
And
wouldn't
you can do it
necessarily
in-
need to speak. He could just do.
he can
Yeah, some people
film
just do
make-
like time lapse. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to see how he like makes some of these stuff.
It's oh man, it's amazing.
Yeah, and like
his room was insane, like top to bottom with all
Just-
these manipulation boards and some that have worked and some that haven't. And yeah, when I come back from the
He is
States,
proper mad scientist stuff.
when I
like
come
that.
back from the States, I'm like, hey, give me a board, and he's like, yeah,
actually,
man, choose
saying
one.
that he is very like I feel like if you go on my Instagram, I post so much rubbish that isn't skating.
Weather
I tried to
spins.
keep it to my stories and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I feel like you can kind of learn a bit about me just through Instagram. But yeah, I don't. All I know is he's really good at skating.
He's-
a lot
he's-
of people like that.
He's so sick, man. Like he's a good lad. Like works a regular job like everyone else, and then through the winter, comes back, makes all these boards, and goes onto the tennis court across from his house and just tries them out, and he'll just be there.
But he's like good at normal skating stuff as well. I've seen his video parts.
Oh, have you seen his old video parts where he's
Yeah.
like blunt
Who was he on
sliding down
before?
like
I was about to say because
1081?
he was actually doing like because that's something I'm really bad at.
He's like
I'm not
blunt
very-
sliding handrails and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm not very good at grinds, but
Yeah.
like he was doing actual like grinds and jumping down stairs and stuff. Which is,
Yeah, it's crazy. Like just watching him skate flat and getting warmed up and watching him on a ledge. It's insane. The part that I've been filming with him, he's been saying like, "Oh, I need to build a few more boards, make a few more like manipulation
boards,
boards."
yeah.
But I've been saying to him, "Let's do like half and half. Like have half the part where it's this shit, and then half the part that shows how you skated 8 years ago when you skated for 1081, and you're like going downstairs and rails and doing gaps and stuff." And he's been smashing it.
Yeah, I feel like I've watched a few of his parts and some of the newer ones. I feel like it is half silly board stuff.
It's half and
then
half,
it's
yeah.
half like actually like really good to prove that he can skate as well.
I think he's quite aware that he can only do so much of it, and it might discredit his actual talent of skating. So I think
yeah, I think I've
he's
seen
quite
those
good at it.
comments on his videos before, just like, oh, he just got to jump in the air.
But
I was
that's
like,
that's a running joke with
Yeah.
some of us in the fantasy side guys. Like, oh, all you got to do is jump in
I
the board,
think,
does it for
I
you?
think
But
what you have told me before.
but it
that,
doesn't
it's
work.
like, yeah,
the boards do not work like that. Like
I'd
everything
love to
has
have a go on
Have
one
you,
of
had,
them.
have you had a go on them?
I've got them at my house. I've got some at my house. Yeah, I've got
What,
one.
you'd bring them all the way back from America, or did you?
Yeah, I just
like,
put them in a suitcase.
I was about
yeah,
to say,
bring 'em
yeah.
back. But I've got one that's got this like tight door hinge on it. So imagine that's the board. The hinge brings it all the way round, and then you jump and it goes and like snaps back together. And
you
it's
done
so
it?
dangerous.
I feel like he's definitely put a lot of skill into making
Yeah.
that. Not just the board.
That's not like
That's mad. That's got like.
that's not a hinge
3 or
that's tight.
4.
They're loose hinges. They are. So he's flipping that back into its position. It's not doing it automatically.
I don't even know where you'd start trying to build a board like that.
No, he's done it. He's done it for years. He's a computer scientist as well, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Ah, right, yeah. Have you got any world records, or would you like to get a world record?
I actually did one possibly with Dave the other day. Because Dave's no, it's
Oh,
all, it's
tell
all
us.
no, it's online.
Tell us.
Dave,
Dave,
online. It's not-
Dave.
Dave,
It's
come
online.
over here,
It's no
Dave.
secret.
Oh, it's not a secret.
No, it's not a secret.
It's not a
but
secret, no,
he should have that world record.
Yeah,
What is
but-
it? What is it?
Yeah, but you're like
It's fully
after I'd
filmed.
done it, they were like, "Oh, we should have done this as a world record." I was like, "Well, you could have told me that before."
Can't
Like,
you
it
just
was-
film it?
It's not. It was hard.
It needs to apply into the Guinness stuff. You know how you do all the application and stuff.
Yeah, isn't it quite expensive to do now?
Yeah,
They
it's
charge-
not easy to do, but it is fully filmed. And
Yeah,
like,
so
it is
Dave
documented.
Dave was raising money for a skate park, and I was like, "I'll do something for it." And it's like, "How many 360 flips can you do in under an hour?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
saw
I want
that.
to do 360 in under an hour. And they did all the math. And I was like, okay, that's actually quite hard. Ended up, how many did I do? Is it like 400?
It's like 487, I think.
Something like that in under
I've
an
got a
hour.
photo of it somewhere.
Yeah.
I can find it, yeah.
Which, like, it wasn't that easy. But they were like, after, I was like, wow, this could be a world record. So I was a bit late for that.
Do you know what Dacuna's
He's got loads
Well,
of, like, under
the
a
no
minute.
comply?
Yeah, I
flips
remember
and
watching that when I was younger. He was like a kid.
on
wasn't
a little deaf board.
he? Yeah.
It's fucking well
Yeah, I
sick.
do remember that,
That's still
yeah.
online somewhere.
Yeah.
He's got more though. I think there's a few.
Yeah,
of
I
the
think he done
Hopkin
one
guys.
recently because I was in an airport like half a year ago and opened up Guinness Book of World Records
Yeah.
and Alex was in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
But no, I
something
reckon the tray flip one would have maybe, but it's like after, it wasn't that
I'm
easy.
sure now
think we-
when you do it, you've got to get an independent adjudicator.
Yeah.
And you've got to pay the fee, the application fee. So basically,
Yeah.
anybody could try.
But I don't know if anyone could do more than he did. 'Cause
No.
He was doing 5 in a row and then turning around and doing another 5 every
I
sort
think,
of like 10 seconds.
I think I got, was it like
He did
100 in a
over
row
100
at
a
one
few
point?
times
Yeah,
without
100 in a row.
falling, yeah.
And then, I don't know, somebody did the maths. It worked out to like one every like 5 seconds or something, or 8 seconds.
I bet
yeah.
your legs were fucked the next day after that. I bet
We
you.
went on skate
Yeah.
the next
Actually,
day.
yeah, we were skating the next day, went on a skate trip, yeah. But after that, I was just like, I was still cruising around the skate park, but yeah.
You were just
It was
pretty
more
bad.
like, I don't know, I thought I was quite healthy, but like, I was doing them, I think I did it in like blocks of like 4, like, did like quarter of an
Yeah.
hour worth, and I would sit down for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is actually like, because I can film a trick for like an hour and not really be too tired, but that like,
But that's consistent, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's a consistent
yeah.
beating.
Well, tray flips, there's quite a lot going on there, isn't it? They got to jump
I
and
just
lift
cheat
off the-
them.
Oh, okay.
How do you cheat them?
there's a whole, that's my most viewed YouTube video. That YouTube video paid for my Bali trip. How to tray flip.
I'm just looking on the website, and apparently, if you're trying to beat an existing record, there it's free of charge. But if you're trying to break
Set a
a new
record.
Right,
record,
there we go. If anyone wants to
non-refundable,
do under-
£5, unless you want to fast track the process to like a 3-week thing.
Okay, can somebody please pay Guinness World Records to do them?
He's your agent.
Them trying to do the tray flip thing. So
Let's
then
get-
I can go beat it and do it for free.
Okay, so
Anyone?
Yazoo,
As long as it's under the amount of tray flips that I've done, so I don't have to try beat my own
let's
record.
get you as the cover boy for Yazoo.
Okay.
Where then you
Do I get my own flavour? Actually, that sounds weird. Drink Ellis. Ellis's
Drink
Yuzu
Ellis's
flavour. I've been telling Hopking that before. It's like, can I just have my own pro beer?
surely
Yeah.
they could sort out.
Yeah.
We'll get you on Yazoo,
Frosty Jacks.
and then we'll get
Frosty
Yazoo.
Jacks.
Who owns Yazoo?
Nestle?
It would be a big company.
I thought you were saying this is you have contacts in Yazoo. This is you just want free Yazoo, don't you? You just want to get me
Not
on
the
Yazoo, so I
band.
give you
Not the band. Not the band.
Yeah, no, that's the
Yazoo.
band. You daft tart.
So you'd be the cover boy. You get
Nah,
you
there's, like,
get you on the
millions of the
bottles,
cover. I've got some competition.
and then they're gonna pay for you to get your
Okay.
Guinness Book of World Records.
Do you actually was Yazoo just a random one you thought
They're
of?
trying to get into skating.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, let's get in soon. I'll be the Yazoo cover.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I might
Biscoff
get
Yazoo.
some. Get me on Biscoff.
Okay. all
Or
right.
Greg's. I really like
I
Lidl.
literally- I
I've been
literally
tagging
wrote down
Lidl
Greg's
in
earlier.
so much stuff. I've become like a little bit of a Lidl fanboy. Like I collect everything. Whenever we go to like other countries, I do like actual Lidl tours, like Lidl like cruise, going to all the different ones because they always have this like random merch
Yeah.
that you can't get in other countries. And that.
Yeah.
So like I've got some like super rare like Lidl socks from like Switzerland and like France and stuff. And I always like
Oh, did they do
I've got some weird
Chocomel as
stuff.
well?
Yeah, so I always like tag them like.
Yeah.
Never got any reply from Lidl. Like I've tagged like random companies like Smirnoff Ice and stuff before, and they're like, "Oh, cool, thank you," but nah, Lidl.
Lidl would be
Nah,
the one.
I'd love Lidl.
So-
That's a dream sponsor right
Just
there.
locking you in it for
Isn't-
30 minutes with a
isn't-
trolley to get whatever you want.
Oh yeah, that would do.
It'd be unreal.
That'd be a good bit of content, wouldn't it? Isn't Aldi more prominent
Right,
and
that's
active?
okay. So
Audi would be sick.
I'm like always team Lidl, and I have a friend who's like team Audi because they've started doing their own merch more recently. Audi's been coming out with some stuff, so we always like whenever I go get the socks, he goes and gets the Audi socks,
Yeah.
and we like clash. Audi come up with some shoes the other day, and I went and bought some because they were actually so cool. I really like them. They're going to be my next skate shoes. They've literally just copied Converse and just whacked
Yeah.
Audi logo. I actually think they look really
but
good.
that's
though.
more content there, isn't it? Like I skated Audi shoes for a day, and
Yeah.
then you need to review it and be like,
These are absolutely
Yeah,
top
well,
shit.
I actually wore my little socks on the first day just to like put it on Instagram. And everyone was like, "This is nah, you can't
This
do
is too
that."
far.
Audi shoes with little socks on. Yeah,
But Aldi are more they fuck about on.
I thought you were gonna Disrespect Lidl. You're going to say Audi's better.
Well, no,
Audi is well better.
Nah, Lidl. Nah.
Audi do a lot more on social media. So
Do they?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be your first walk off. You disrespected Lidl.
Yeah, big up Audi.
No, Lidl. And actually, no.
you part
I
of the
just started by
Audi
Audi, yeah, 100%. I was there last night.
I just started by complaining, saying they never. Why doesn't Lidl reply to me?
But Audi would.
I don't know. Why don't they reply to you?
All right.
Lidl, why don't you reply to him?
I'm
Never
gonna
replied to that.
I'm gonna move over to Audi.
We
think you
banged on
should.
so much about Ninja air fryers that Ninja got in touch and
Really?
supported us. Yeah.
Yeah, sent us an air fryer. That's,
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah.
We probably peaked
yeah.
right
What,
then
from
and there.
from
episode
what, from these videos?
from like the
You talk about the air
second
fryers?
second episode. Yeah, we got an air fryer hookup.
I'd give it a few episodes. You can have like the air fryer here. They can start paying you to just have a. Actually, I remember. I always think this is funny. In when I was in the Philippines, there was a skate contest, and the first place prize was a rice cooker, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like, yeah,
amazing.
that's so good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
I'd
like,
use that.
I know, right? I was like, who wants a trophy? I want a rice cooker.
Imagine if you won it, then you had to import a rice.
Okay, so I actually did buy a rice cooker when I was in Bali, just to use it all the time. I ended up bringing it home. It took up half my suitcase, but I'd been through so much of this rice cooker. Got it home, wrong
So
plug,
much.
never used it. I opened it up, it was just full of all my socks because I had no space for anything in my suitcase. It's massive, huge, yeah. Never used it. I don't know why I bought it back.
Well,
I don't. Rice
Time well
cookers goes
spent.
right over my head. Like just cook it in a
does he
pan.
go rice over your head?
Who's your favourite Hop King skater?
And talk to us a bit more about Hop King.
Yeah,
Who are
tell
they?
us all
What did
about
they
it.
do? How did they get into skating?
And how can
They're
we get
obvious-
hold of them to sponsor?
They're
the
obviously
podcast?
funding it. Are they paying you? Are they helping you out? Do they come to trips? Tell
Can
us
you
all
call
about
them, Can you
it.
call them now and see if they want to sponsor the podcast?
Call Hop King now.
Call them now. Lock the doors.
Whoa. get you some beer. There you go. Your episodes might be better if everyone's drunk. Get more out of people. Well, you
Right.
keep asking me all these.
Right, I'm walking on. Fuck this.
You keep saying you want controversial stuff.
Ellis Frost in
There'll be
Somerset.
no skaters left in England. Everyone will be cancelled because everyone will come on here drunk and just.
We've
got in
had drunk
trouble.
skateboarders on here, and it don't really equate to much, does it?
Yeah, no, just more slurring of the words than anything.
Anyway,
I mean, this is in the morning as well, Tuesday morning. All right, so
to
I
us
got
about
back
Hopkins.
from the Philippines. Like I said, it's when I started my YouTube channel. I'd never really had any sponsors before. And the owners are just lovely. They were like, oh, just come down to the skate park for a day. We can give you some stuff. Went down there and they were just really nice. I was like, all right, yeah. This is like 4 years ago now. And yeah. And they started doing YouTube videos and it was always fun.
And their YouTube videos perform really well.
They did do really well. Yeah.
Have they kind of slowed down on it now?
Yeah. So like so it's owned by two brothers.
Yeah.
And one of the brothers he was really good at filming.
Yeah.
And he used to do all the videos. And then he's gone off and done something else now. So they got a new guy in and then they don't work with him anymore. So I've actually edited the last two videos.
I was going to say, why aren't you in there as the full-time?
That's the thing.
video
I
guy?
don't live in London. I'd say like most teams in London. And
Yeah,
I'm
but you're
not.
only on the train line.
That's
You
the
can
thing.
get in and
I mean,
out of
it's
London.
I don't know why it's so expensive for me to get to London, but it is. And but yeah, I like half filmed the last two videos and edited them for them. And yeah, they want to do more. I'm going there on Thursday and I'm going to edit some more stuff for them.
It's kind of like
Yeah, I loved
UK,
it doing the editing.
kind of like
Did you do the
UK
thumbnails
Berrics.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Is it that? Oh yeah, I didn't really keep in with. Yeah.
Yeah, through the brand guidelines.
Oh, I like the Alex thumbnail though. I thought that was quite good.
Because it's kind of UK Braille-ish,
Yeah.
like kind of Berricsy-ish. So there's definitely a market there. And
Well, that's-
videos like this really relate to younger skateboarders because they like the reason they like watching these blog videos is because it makes them feel like they're there on the session
That's what they
with
said.
you guys.
So I went and filmed the last two, and I got on really well with the owner. He's lovely, and he was just like, we want it to be like the most realistic video we can film. Just film everything, and just like people seem to like, just like everyone hanging out.
When you go to Hop Kingdom, do you get like free beer? Just
Yeah, it's a
whatever
bit
you
of a
want.
trap.
Just
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, because
you
I don't
want.
go there very much. So when I do, yeah, I get free drinks. Which
Yeah.
Get
goes
trapped
down to
there.
pretty
I've
quick.
only
It's
been
a
there
skate
once.
park as well.
Yeah.
So I used to go there to film like videos when it was closed at the skate park. So film a video and then you can have a drink after.
Yeah.
But now I've just recently been going there just because like I've been near it or to meet with the people. And yeah, they're all lovely, the people that work there. A lot
Yeah.
of the skaters on the team work there.
Yeah,
Like everyone's lovely.
I went to that Adidas thing there a few years ago.
a few years ago,
Yeah.
weren't even with Ben.
Yeah.
It was like
Last year?
9 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, it's more than that.
It wasn't
surely.
a couple of years ago.
A year ago.
But anyway, are they?
Last time I was there was the night before my birthday, and there was a Jaeger event on, and I was like, it was free Jaeger all night, and I was like,
Sounds dangerous.
so I went there with Kieran, who's here, and like the skate jam was on at 8. No, the skate jam was on 8, but like free drinks and everything started at 5. I was like, oh, right, I'm gonna be good.
Everyone's
Not
trashed on the mini ramp.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna drink too much. I'm gonna have a couple and then like actually skate good for the first few hours. Skating pretty good for 2 hours. Didn't have any drink. Rolled my ankle really bad. This is 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't really been able to skate since. I was like, oh, screw this. Free drinks for the rest of the night.
So
There's a
what's
video of me
the
somewhere like stealing one of the Jaeger barrels out the front. It's like,
what's the plan with Hop King? Are they turning anyone pro? Are they giving people boards?
possibly.
Do you get paid from it?
no, I just
No?
get a lot of free stuff from them.
Just
And
a
I
lot
we go on a lot of skate trips, which is great. They pay for all the trips.
They fund
and that.
all the
I just went
trips.
to Switzerland for all I had to do is just pay for my food and that.
Yeah.
Went to France with them. Yeah.
As long
Free
as you're having a
beer.
good time with it, who fucking
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah, free beer.
You could do with a pro board though.
Might be happening.
Hop
Maybe.
King, I know you.
Maybe.
I know the Hop King are listening to this. If you want to sponsor an episode, email Toby at rollsings.co.uk.
You're just thinking of your 15% now.
but you should-
What happens if the deal happened
If
before
you
this?
get a pro board, you're not going to get that much money out of that.
Nah,
surely.
nah.
So that's
Yeah, I'm
more
very aware
interested
of
in
that, yeah.
Yazoo.
Yeah.
Um,
I wouldn't do it for the money.
You know,
I'd love to see an Ellis
Well,
pro
that's
board
actually I don't think I deserve one.
maybe they should hurry it up and get it out so it comes out when this is released in like 8 weeks or something.
though. Yeah. So Hop King, you're not
Sorts
going
it
to be
out.
watching this early because I'm saying it right now. But if Ellis hasn't got a pro board by this time because he's under our management, he quits.
Whoa.
Are we in agreement with that, boys?
No. All three.
Yeah, whoa.
Nah. But no, I was like, he keeps saying I should have one. I'm like, I don't think I really deserve one. I think like 5 years ago with how the skate world was, definitely don't deserve one of like skill wise. But with like everything's just on Instagram these days.
But the thing is,
like,
that's the thing. You're carving your own market in skating,
Yeah,
and
so
that is worthy of being a professional skateboarder in its
Yeah.
own right. Because this professional skateboarding isn't the same thing anymore. It's
No.
completely
Yeah,
evolved.
different. And out of your 300,000 plus followers, imagine if 500 of them bought your board.
Yeah.
So you could quite easily set it up. They have it on their website.
From like a board
You-
selling
you
point
put
of
the
view,
link
which I
up on
guess
your
going pro is
profile, boom,
half
Pro
of,
boards.
yeah.
Done.
Then yeah, but
I mean, really, you should already have one with your following.
Hmm.
So this is why your new management is going to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've already wrote up the contract in the time that Toby spoke about that. We're writing it under the table.
I'm currently writing a proposal to get you on the Star Wars film as well.
There you go.
Oh yes, yeah. Can I?
Have
Yeah.
you got any in?
Can I be a Sith Lord, please?
We'll try.
Don't
I wanna
get to
be-
the-
The friendliest Sith Lord ever.
No, I want to be syphilis.
Whoa.
That's
Can you fit that in here? Syphilis.
no, we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do,
yeah.
but it's not
Syphilis.
really something you want
You
to
don't wanna
be.
be-
No, I want to go around killing people. With,
Yeah, and if
With
you,
syphilis.
by syphilis.
if
yeah.
you've got that, I won't. Yeah, okay.
Well,
What
imagine
an embarrassing way to die.
I can't wait for the clip of this exact moment.
But imagine Ellis.
up to look
Imagine
so
Ellis
fun.
being a Sith Lord. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna have to kill you now. Don't
So
want. I don't.
I'm
I don't
really
want,
sorry about
I'm
it.
really sorry. I don't want to. But it's
Yeah.
just business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had to be done. I'm sorry.
Right, before we move on to talking about you putting your debit card in your board,
Okay.
have you ever seen The Ghost?
I knew this question was coming up. I did see it in one of the. I don't believe in ghosts, but I have seen something that might have been a ghost.
Tell us.
Tell us.
was-
and
I
an
was-
alien.
Oh, I love aliens.
Have you seen
I've
any?
never- No.
Tell us a bit of both. Come on.
Okay, so I don't think ghosts are real, but I was in Bali once and I was walking, do you know, like there's really long roads out of beaches that all places have. I was walking down that on my own at night and there was this weird like smoke thing in front of me, but it wasn't moving like smoke. And it was really creepy. Could that be a ghost? Do you know, like how like
Were you-
your vape, it moves in its own way, but this was like all like in different directions. And it was right next to a temple, like coming out of a temple. I was like, this is weird.
Could have been like a monk or something. You think?
What, a dead monk?
Maybe it was a monk vaping.
Was it dark?
No,
Yeah.
it was like
vaping monk.
it was like sunset, so it was like light enough that it like lit up. It was weird, like it moved and then
Had
it like
you
went like
taken
this
any
way.
substances?
Nope. No, I was sober. I was on my own though. It was a bit creepy. I was like, did I just see a ghost?
Did you walk towards it?
I was walking like through it nearly, and
it
it just
react to
disappeared.
you?
No, it just like
So it was. So it was all together full, and then as you got closer, it dispersed. Like
Yeah, but
dispersed
yeah,
or
it
went
kind
in
of
one
went
way.
like-
Like whoa.
kind of like in different ways. But it's like, do you know how, like you know
Was
how
it? Was
smoke.
it? Was it like this? Then you got closer, and it just went. whoa, just ran off.
No, I kind of like
Or did it
faded out. Yeah, but like, I don't think it could have been smoke.
Did it get cold?
No, it's barley. It's never cold.
Yeah, but that's the first sign it's not a ghost, because if the temperature didn't drop.
Oh, you really know your stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm more into aliens than ghosts, but I don't think.
Talk to me about
are real.
aliens.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen one. I like stars and stuff, though.
Okay.
Well, have you seen any aliens?
Nah.
Oh, okay,
I follow
do
a
have
lot
funny
of groups
story.
on Facebook, and I know you have Facebook because I love watching the shit that people put on there.
Yeah.
But there's a load of UFO sightings groups.
Oh, I should.
And 9 times out of 10, it's a plane, a helicopter, or a drone.
Yeah, or it's a
they're all like,
reflection
"Oh my
of a
God,
light bulb in
yeah."
the window. Yeah, I
Every
fell for one
time-
of those once. I was like, wow, that looks so real. And
Every
then
time people are like, "Oh, that's a great capture," it's like, no, it's a fucking airplane.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Well, the
with people?
space stations going past, they're
Yeah.
all over the place. But I am in the Philippines. When you get a visa, you get an official like plastic card, and they call tourist aliens.
Yeah.
So it was Ellis Frost, official alien, and I
Have you
should
got
have
a
bought it.
Have you got a photo of that?
I've got a photo. I'll bring
Send
it.
it- send
Yeah,
it
I'll
to
send it
Forde
in.
and
But
we
like
can
I
use
was
it in the
I don't
Send
even.
it to me on Instagram and follow me.
I follow you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Sorry, since Sony Hawk's followed me, I've just kind of lost
I
track.
didn't care about me. Yeah,
I've just lost
But no,
it.
I remember I was sitting in the visa like waiting room, and I got it, and I was like, "Whoa!" And like everyone looked at me, and I was like, 'cause I was so happy to get my official alien card. I think I put it under one of my grip tapes once, actually. Yeah.
Talking of putting things under your grip tape, why did you put your debit card under your grip tape?
And you actually used it in a video, didn't you?
I did,
You paid-
yeah. So I had that idea because I signed up to like Joe like those deals like sign up to this bank and you get like send it to your friends, you get like 20 quid. My brother sent it to me, and they sent me this card and it had like nothing on it. It was just like my name,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I could put that under my board and no one's going to try to steal my details. And I told my mum, and she was like, you're an idiot, don't do that, no one's going to think it's cool, it's not good. And
Cheers, Mum.
yeah, and she was like, somebody's going to steal it and might steal your board. I was like, nah, people are going to love it. So I done it. It worked. Didn't even know if it was going to work. The first time I done it, I was just like, wow, this works. And so I filmed a whole video of it throughout the month. And every single person I did it to was just like amazed by it, like at bars and stuff, like old ladies at like petrol
Do you use it at
stations.
Weatherspoons?
Used it in Weatherspoons, yeah. I used it like at petrol stations. Like this old woman was like so confused. She was like, what just happened? And all this stuff was great. Put it on Instagram and TikTok, made a video, like went viral overnight. And my mum was just like, oh, fair enough.
Did you,
It was
like-
right. Yeah, it got like 1 million views in like the first night on both of them. It's like, oh, damn.
That's
Yeah.
You didn't cut anything out of the board, you just put it under the
No,
grip
I
tape.
did it
So it
with
didn't-
clear grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did it like, because you were still skating that board, right?
What do you mean?
You were still skating the board. Did the grip tape wear away on top?
No,
of it?
no. So it worked, and then it's actually quite funny. I ended up snapping that board, which I never snap boards. So that board snapped and left it in my friend's car. And then a couple of months later, I was on some date with a girl in like a different place, and I kept notifications pop up like, you spent £5, you spent £5, you spent £5. And I was like, and I opened up my Snapchat. My friend was at the pub with my board, just buying everyone drinks. Luckily, I didn't have that much money in there. Yeah. But he was sending them to me. It wasn't like he was just trying to steal my money. He was just like, hey, thanks for the drink, thanks for the drink, thanks for the drink. And I was like, I just went straight to the pub after. And I was like, you're buying me like 30 quid of drinks tonight. He's like, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
How did the date go?
It went all right. This is years ago. It's probably like 3 years ago now. Yeah.
Cool.
And now they're married.
Yeah. No, not together. No,
Thank God.
no, it was okay.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I feel like I've covered it.
Actually,
I just wanted to know
that
about...
board. Someone jokingly threw my board onto a bonfire, forgetting I had my bank card on it. Yeah, it broke it. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, of course
But
not.
I took it off straight away, so the board was fine, but the card was all just melted. It's like, oh.
Maybe your mum was right.
Yeah, at least I
Silly
didn't
boy.
lose any money. But I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
I want to do it. I really want to. Hopefully, no one steals this. I really want to
Get the
because
Hot King
actually,
credit card, put that under your
that
board.
would be great.
That's some
actually,
good content there.
'Cause-
So this is, if you've got the right people looking after you,
yeah,
we can come up with these content ideas. And
that could be my pro board. It
can-
could be.
Yes.
It could come with.
some credit preloaded on
Yeah,
the cards.
yeah.
Or you could even film it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
are
some
you going to
film.
put the roller snakes card under?
I don't know about that. Let's not be silly.
Whoa.
Let's not be silly. We're hanging on by a thread doing this. So.
No, I wanted to do a trick and then beep through London Underground because you
That'd
use
be
your card
good.
and open it. Yeah, I want to do that, but every single time I go to London, I don't have a board with that. I should just always have the card on a board.
Yeah. I reckon on that note, I think we've kind of covered some pretty
Ellis
fun
Frost,
shit.
the Ellis Frost.
And let's
Just
go.
known as the-
And let's go have a little skate outside and film some Ellis Frost.
Yeah, it's
clips.
actually dry out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably.
hopefully
Yeah.
My foot's all right.
Let's
Right.
go.
Round of applause, Ellis Frost. Thank you very much for coming on.
Dude.
Right, let's go get Ellis Frost on Aldi.
No, Lidl.